going, everybody? So we have good and unfortunate news that I wanted to start the podcast with. The good news is that Nick and I are going to be at ColossalCon North in November, as scheduled, as we've been plugging, but I'm realizing we should be plugging more often.
Yes, of course. So come see us up in the cold, white winter. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I thought you were
it's
like
November
in the cold, white winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be huddled around a single lantern.
Yeah, it's all outdoors. I don't know why they put the water park there, but yeah, it's all outdoors. It's going to be real fast slides.
We should do one bit where it, like, the water slide exits the building, but the top of the slide is off.
Yeah.
And so you just get frozen real quick.
Yeah.
I guess the water would freeze.
The water, I mean, the water's hot and it's flowing down.
Yeah.
I mean, there'd be like icicles on the side, which would just skin you alive. It would not be, you just get cheese grated on the way down.
That'd be very dangerous.
Yes.
But the unfortunate news is that we will be ending the podcast at the end of this month, and it's entirely my fault. I've just been feeling down on myself for the last several months, and a lot of the stress and anxiety comes from the podcast just because it's been something that I've realized a few months ago that I'm not able to, like, put all the time that it deserves, all of my time that I would like to put into it, and it's resulted in, like, you know, a lot of our comments are like, oh, this dude's just saying, like, bullshit about JJK or about this or that, or, like, you know, we'll get into anime seasons and just there aren't a lot of anime that, like, grab me or I'm, like, super enthused about, and so either we'll, like, force myself through certain anime and then I'm saying, like, whack stuff about it that, you know, just because I'm not super putting in the enthusiasm that, like, you would want or I would want out of an anime podcast. And it's just been like, yeah, this realization that I really don't, pre-podcast, I never really watched that much anime to begin with. Like, I liked it, but not in the way that, like, I think warrants the podcast, and it's resulted in just, like, either I come to the podcast really anxious, or, you know, I say dumb shit about, like, we'll talk about Naruto, and I'm just, like, saying crazy shit about a show I watched half of 15 years ago. And it's just been, like, a lot of that anxiety and stress and, like, yeah, just a lot of that kind of stuff. I have fun on the podcast, obviously, and it's, like, just, I've been struggling with a lot of stuff, like, myself, and want to work on that. And, yeah, it's definitely unfortunate and sad, but we wanted to let you guys know ahead of time because, like, we would love for the next 3 episodes of the podcast to be, like, something exciting for the people who do watch it and do love it, and, like, so we'll come with something that's, like...
Yeah, I mean, basically what we're saying to you guys, so I'm going to be gone for about a month and a half after my birthday, which is August 23rd, and we were at this point where Danny's been struggling with the pod the last couple of months, and you know, I don't want Danny to do anything that he doesn't really want to do. We both have a massive amount of love for the community that we built. We love meeting you guys so very much. And it's, like, genuinely been the honor of my life to, like, meet you guys and hear about what the pod means to all of you. And so our last show will be on the week of the August 23rd. And we will be doing our final reunion show at ColossalCon North. So, and don't worry, this isn't being sprung upon me. This is something I've known for weeks now, and it's something that me and Danny have actively been working on. It's actually a part of, you know, like, why we've been, like adapting the podcast to be more different in the last couple of weeks / months. Just trying to be more accommodating to Danny and his anxiety and the stresses of doing this kind of thing. And so, yeah, the main takeaway here is that we have a couple of weeks left, and we want you guys to tell us what you want. People have been requesting us to do things for a long, long time now, like, oh, Girlfriend Special Part 2, or X and Y and Z. So we want to hear what you guys want from us in these final couple of shows of OA before our reunion show. And important also takeaway here, me and Danny are fine. We're still incredibly close friends. Danny just hates me, but I still have a massive amount of love for him.
And that's most of my relationships.
Yeah.
I hate most people.
Yeah.
And they just won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, like you were saying, it's this community has been awesome and everyone's been very sweet. And I don't want people to think that, like, it obviously, it is that, like, you know, well, it's, what?
Oh, there's an aspect of you, like, feel as though, like, you're being almost not, I don't want to say, like, the pressures of performing at a high level.
It's more that, like, I don't want it to come off as I'm being like, you guys win, you're right, I'm an idiot.
Me off the podcast.
It's not, like, I know that it's, like, a me thing. For some reason, just, like, my skin has gotten thinner, like, over the years, and it's, like, I'll see TikToks come up, and again, it's, like, always me, and I was the one who, like, made this decision. Nick didn't want to, and I'm very gracious that, like, we came to an understanding and stuff like that, and he wasn't like, I'm gonna fucking burn your house down.
Yeah.
But, like...
the pot's not over yet. You know?
Yeah,
we
well,
still
there's
record
time,
here. Yeah,
for sure. But I know, like, on the last day, you're gonna come in just shit-faced.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna fucking... where's Ava?
Comically large gas cans straight in.
But no, it's like, I'm aware that it's, like, my own issues that have been, like, hindering me, and I've been, like, down on myself, and I'm going through stuff, and, like, it's just, I've gotten to a point where, like, a TikTok of our podcast will pop up on my feed, and it's me, and I'll, like, as fast as I can swipe away, because I'm like, oh, what fucking stupid shit did I say this week?
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes it's not actually stupid shit, like the stuff with the Silver the Hedgehog thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, what I was saying is fine, but even part of that where I'm like, God, I can't even, like, you know, do my over-the-top, silly comedy bit casually talking about Silver without parts of the internet being like, here's a top 20 list of why you're the dumbest guy ever.
Yeah.
And again, that's okay. Like, that's part of internet culture. The guy who made that video didn't actually, like, intend to be mean. He's just like, you know, it's like being mad that, like,
to be catchy, you know,
it's just like, it's like being mad that an MMA fighter hurt me.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just, like, at a point in my life now where I'm like, I care too much and that sucks. And I need to, like, step away.
Yeah.
And we talked about, should we call this a hiatus? Should we say it's the last episode? I think I want to bring that up just to say that, like, nothing is certain. I didn't want to call it a hiatus just because of, like, how Patreon's concerned and stuff. Like, I didn't want to be like, I'm taking a step away, but, like, keep that subscription. Like, if it's a hiatus, it's an indefinite date, you know? Like, anyway, sorry, I'm talking over.
No, you're fine. I totally get it. So basically, we wanted to inform you guys a couple of weeks out before we were, you know, planning on shuttering anything, just because we understand that people do join the Patreon, and we've been doing additional content over there to try and make that as worth it for you guys as possible. But we didn't want to just be like, well, you know, we're done, and thanks for, like, if you just signed up for Patreon, thanks for the fucking $5 or something like that. And so it is, I mean, we are going to frame it as an indefinite hiatus, and Danny's going to Europe here in September. I'm going to Europe for a long, long time. And so we're just at a spot now, especially with the new season of anime, where we're like, oh, we're not really watching anything we like. Like, we're not like, I'm not like, oh my God, I need to get more daemons in my system right now. We dropped Ghost in the Shell. We don't like Black Torch. We're not going to watch fucking Mushoku Tensei. I'm not watching Tanya the Evil second season. I'm watching Bleach, but Danny's not caught up. And so it's like, dude, we're on the 5th Pokemon movie. You know, we're kind of just shooting into the fucking wind right now. And we've been very grateful that, like, we've had ATLA in Spiderman the last week, which is, like, giving us something to, like, actually talk about. But, like, we understand that you want us to be a certain way, and we don't want to underperform to you. So, like, truly it comes down to, like, if Danny or when Danny wants to do this again, I'm not going to force him to do anything. And, like, neither of us need to do anything. We're not going to be like, oh my God, it's all over. My content career is over here. And so, like, as somebody who wants Danny to be as comfortable as possible on the podcast, when Danny, or if Danny ever says that we're doing it again, we'll do it again, and we'll obviously keep you guys very abreast of any of that. But for the moment, our last show is going to be
24th.
The 24th.
Well, that's when we'll record it.
We'll record on the 23rd, probably, which is my birthday, because I fly out. Well, actually, if we did it in the morning, I fly out at 3:20 from LAX, so.
Well, I'm far from that.
LAX? Yeah, it's fair. I mean, we have to do it in, like, the morning.
But yeah, so I am, like, super grateful and super sorry to, like, you guys. I'm sorry to Nick, and we've done our spiel of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad taking this hiatus and I feel bad like doing the podcast. It's like that's the issue, and that's why I need to take a break because like even just doing it, I feel bad, and I'll look at the comments, and I'm like, and people are like, oh, another week that they're talking about some bullshit movie no one wants to hear, and I'm like, these have been like the 3 most fun like segments that I've had, and I'm like, I'm not, you know, I can just hang out with you and watch Pokemon. Like, if we want to talk about Pokemon.
Exactly.
But anyway, so yeah, sorry that was so long, and thanks for letting me.
No, it's definitely not like a podcast that you're 50% of, so I think it's kind of rude that you talked for so long,
No,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, I was kind of fucked up. But yeah, we have a whole episode for you guys to enjoy, so try to enjoy it with that in your head. Maybe enjoy it extra. And while you're thinking about that, maybe think about things that you want us to watch or react to or deal with here in the next couple of weeks. We'll do therapy hour next week. And we will be reading through those comments and see what you guys want us to do. But until then, go enjoy the show. We love you. Goodbye. In other news, did you see that Hat Guy broke his dick? You see that Hat Guy broke his dick here? Welcome to an episode of Otakus Anonymous. Hi, everybody. Hello. Shabbat shalom. Our rival podcast, our friends, Waffalo and Hat Guy, did their most recent episode from a hospital bed.
Yeah.
And that's because, and I haven't looked too deep into it, I just know that he broke his penis.
That's all he's made public.
Which is very, very impressive.
No one can tell if it's a joke or not.
The only person I've ever known to break their penis is Dennis Rodman. And the story of how Dennis Rodman broke his penis is one of the funniest stories in the history. I think he was with a sex worker. I think he was like with a sex worker on the night of like before a game or something. And he, probably on drugs, because it's like a very drug idea. He was like, you go over there, open your legs. I'm going to do a full running start and try and like jump into you. Missed. Cause obviously, well-known rebounder, not a great 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
So jumps fucking, tries to jam it in, misses, breaks his penis. As bad as it gets. As bad as it gets.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
That's actually horrifying.
There's a long...
You gotta try and get a flip in there. The only way any of that's worth it is if you try to do a front flip.
Because here's the thing. There's so little upside. Because the upside is look, you just jam your penis in a woman at like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, the best case scenario is it only hurts a bit for both people.
Yeah, the best case, I was going to say, the best case, is like you're doing the thing you could have done safely from bed. Also, like, if you land that plane in there, you're probably going to hurt the woman.
Yeah.
You're probably going straight through the back.
Worst case scenario is you severely injure both people.
And that's at least like only one person was severely injured. But yeah, that's one of my favorite stories of all time. So shout out to Hat Guy. I don't know.
Doing a podcast episode
from the hospital. Great.
Legendary.
So good.
Like really smart.
Right. I hate sometimes when they outthink us. And that's, I mean, bringing the equipment and everything. We had to buy a mic today. I could sound awful, right? I had to buy a mic today because every single time. Fun fact: me and Danny have always had 3 mics. I left one of them in storage, so I've been bringing my home mic with me to and fro my home. Yeah. And today I completely forgot to do it because every single day, when I leave this place, I forget to bring my mic home with me. So I have to send an Uber Eats driver from here to me at like midnight. And mind you, now this is twice that our Uber Eats drivers have been couples driving around. Yeah. Last time it was like a dude driving around with like a convertible.
Last time it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I step outside. They always think I'm you. They're always like, Nick. And I'm like, nope.
I super do. I'm just like, yeah, my house is at...
You fuck.
You're
gonna send an assassin one of these days.
Oh, truly.
Some dude who hates you.
Yep.
So I get over to the car and it's this like this sparkling, like beautiful baby blue convertible.
Yeah.
And it's like straight out of a Barbie like play set. Beautiful convertible, and a dude in his like late 50s, early 60s, swept back white hair, just like huge sunglasses, shouting on the phone, and like who I assume is his girlfriend or wife in the passenger seat, just like platinum blonde, like also maybe 50s, but like looked like she used to be a model. And I like go up to him and I'm like, Mark, and he's not looking at me. He has one hand on the phone, the other hand, it goes like this. And like. I told him, you have to buy high.
Yeah, you gotta sell Pal World, buy Pokemon. Trust me, the suit's not gonna go well.
It's me with one of these, and I just like put the mic in his hands, and then he speeds off like he wasn't even parked.
Yeah.
And then I just like turn around and I'm like, I hope that makes it back to Nick.
Yeah, it did. And I like my phone screens because I get called by anonymous numbers. I'm gonna say 300 times a day. So I
shouldn't be. Get a new number.
I don't know what's happening. I truly don't. People are trying the you got a ticket in New Hampshire thing on me right now. It's great. You got these where it's like you have an outstanding ticket. Your license is gonna be suspended. Great stuff. So my phone just like if it's an unknown number screens it immediately straight to voicemail. Mark's ringing me up. They sat out my house for like 15 minutes. Like, I'm gonna leave, bro. I was like, truly, just leave the mic on the leave the mic on the front of my home, please and thank you. Yeah. I was thinking though, I was like, before we get into all that, I want to talk to you about the sponsor of today's episode, Factor. Summer has hit me like a right hook, where in lesser great seasons, I have all the free time in the world to meal prep and get my nutrition straight while traveling and planning to see all of my friends while the days are long and the sun is hot. My eating routine was taking a serious hit. That is until I injected Factor into my life. See, Factor makes it incredibly easy to eat real, nutritious food, even when you're on the go. Factor offers chef-crafted, dietitian-designed, ready-to-eat meals so you don't have to choose between food and convenience. And with over 175 banned ingredients, every Factor meal is designed around what makes your lifestyle healthier. Not to mention, Factor meals are ready to eat in just 2 minutes and require no prep or cleanup. And with every week, Factor offering over 100 nutrient-dense meals to choose from, including things like salmon burgers, shredded pork, and collard greens, you'll never get bored of the Factor meals delivered to your door every week. I know that Factor is essential in my life when it comes to sticking to my nutrient plan and making sure my summer body stays that way. So what are you waiting for? Head to factormeals.com/Otakus50off and use code Otakus50off to get 50% off and 1 free breakfast item per box for a year. While supplies last until October 31st, 2026. That's code Otakus50off at factormeals.com. Otakus50off at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
Well, that's tough considering it was a very visual joke.
It was a very visual joke. It was also you telling the story. Love that for us here.
We can scrap that, I guess.
Whatever. And so, yeah, I mean, for the audio people. But yeah, so fucking Mark pulled up and they waited outside for 10 minutes. And yeah, I was like, what an incredible way to actually pay for like a midnight or like a, because it was, they picked up the microphone from you around sunset. And this is a hack that I guess all of you could use. If you just want to drive around at night, just drive Uber Eats.
That's not a hack.
Get paid to, like, if you're like, oh hey, like give her like you like you're taking your project car around or something like that. And it's
that's like being like, if you ever just want to take a stroll, get some sunshine, farm.
A pretty good use of her time. We gotta be
doing a job.
We gotta be resource maxing, Daniel. Speaking of resource maxing, I've been playing a disgusting amount of Pal World recently. Dorothy has been setting up for she's been doing her anniversary sale recently, and I have been. It's bad. I'm level like 50 in Pal Worlds right now, dude. I have
just because you have so much free time.
I have so much free time. Dorothy doesn't get home till like midnight every night, and then she's like, let's watch like 3 movies before we go to bed. And I'm like, just because you're waking up at noon doesn't mean I can stay up until 3. But man, I am crushing Pal World right now. And honestly, this week's episode of Damon's kind of reminded me of Pal World.
It's very Pal World.
Yes.
I haven't played it, but yeah, what I know of Pal World is that it's crafting monsters and guns.
Yeah, Danny wants to remain in the good graces of Nintendo for as long as possible.
I don't like crafting. I don't want to craft shit.
It is a lot. It's as much crafting as you want it to be, truly.
I don't like...
But I love making a camp.
I don't mind crafting as like a side mechanic of a game. I don't like any of these games where it's like the whole bit is crafting.
Forest, raft, fucking Subnautica.
Yeah, Rust, Minecraft. I always hated when people were like, Minecraft's so sick. You make your own fun. Yeah. Make the fun for me, cowards.
I want a story here, actually, and I'm okay. Oh, cool. You beat the. And I've never beaten the Ender Dragon ever.
I've never even I don't even know how to get to it.
I do Portal.
Yeah.
Eyes of Ender. I literally every time I play Minecraft for like 2 weeks at a time, I make a little hut.
Yeah.
I grow my fucking sugar cane. I make paper, and then I'm like, what a lovely life I've made for myself here.
I either need to be like competing viciously against other human individuals or following a story.
Fair.
When I'm gaming.
I'm trying to think of like which one of the. I feel like all of the ones like Forest, Subnautica, they all have a story.
Subnautica's not like, you're not playing that for the story, but at least Subnautica is like horror.
Oh, yeah.
Like the exploration is scary and that is like tempting to me, but the fact that it's a lot of crafting has like pushed me off of it. I hear The Force does have a good story.
The Force is a great story.
Really?
Especially the newest one, the Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
That's
You're
crazy.
like riding on like a billionaire's island, and like it's like I think you have to figure out like where'd the billionaire go, and like what were they doing on this island? Why were they here? It's sick. But yes, me and Danny have a lot to talk about this week. Me and Danny have both picked up smoking behind the.
That's it. We've both picked up smoking.
We both picked up smoking the last couple of weeks here.
We picked up the new anime, Bussing It Down behind the CVS with you.
The fentanyl behind Rite Aid with you.
Just getting crunk behind the Walgreens.
Yeah, just doing like laying down a cardboard box and figuring out crumping a decade too late here. We also both watched the brand new Spiderman movie, Brand New Day, which we will be talking about. We watched Pokemon Heroes, which is, I'm going to get this out of the way right now, the best out of the ones we've watched thus far.
You have awful opinions.
I have the objectively correct
You're
opinions.
insane.
You watched it in 1.5 speed. You weren't feeling the ambience.
I watched them all that way, and I love them each. That's how I listen to audiobooks.
Patently insane. Then we also watched the new episode of Daemons. So, what should we get into first here?
I guess smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you love it?
I'm assuming you hate it. I love it.
It's a rom-com
Yes.
about a blind man.
So the first man to be like, oh yeah, how many deeply anime character Jessie red-haired women is there in this story for you to be like, surely two of them must work here.
Yeah, the dude's like, I'm from the Kanto region. Everyone who works in a hospital looks the same.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
used
He's like,
to
they're
it.
just making copies of women over there. I'm just assuming you work in the produce section and Yamada's on cash register.
So it's about a dude who has just a miserable work life.
Yeah, he's doing bad for himself.
Yeah, he doesn't love his work life. He's very bored, very sick of life.
Yeah.
And he goes to this convenience store every day, and there's a cute girl who works the cash register.
Yeah.
And he just goes and buys nonsense he doesn't even really want.
Yeah.
Just to engage with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then he meets this other girl, Hoink,
Yeah.
behind.
Who immediately you're like, oh, it's the same girl on account of face, hair, and also entire body, and that she's here.
It took me a bit
Mm-hmm.
through the first episode, but eventually my only note was these are the same women,
Yeah,
right?
100%,
yeah. Halfway through, or not halfway through, but he finds someone in the back of the convenience store who's like, hey, I'll smoke with you. And she's like, I noticed you checking out the cashier girl. Let me give you some tips on what she might like.
Yeah.
And it's this multiple personality woman coaching this blind man on how to date her.
100%. It's crazy because he's kind of doing it right, where he's like, both of these women are great. He's talking to the I think Tamiya is the smoking one, and then Yamada is her storefront personality. And he's talking to Tamiya, and he's like, listen, she's great. That Yamada girl, great. And then he's talking to Yamada, and he's like, that Tamiya girl, shout out to her. She's always telling me sweet things and backing me up. And he's just always he's wheeling and dealing two women simultaneously, saying all the right things. He's telling Tamiya, listen, how dare they be upset when they find out something new about you? Meanwhile, she doesn't take the hint on that at all, where she's like, well, listen, I got something to tell you. I've been duping you here. I've literally duped.
I'm two women.
And you like both of them. There's two women inside of you, and they're both me.
How do you dig yourself out of this mess as her? Because eventually, first off, it feels like he's more friendly with the smoking version of her. That is more of a friendship, and he is trying to date the cashier version of her. Once he eventually dates the cashier version of her, she's gonna have to be like, oh, that Tamiya girl, she died.
100%.
She died horribly.
Yeah.
You can't visit
She's
the
got to
grave,
fill in
though.
all of her piercings.
Yeah.
She's got to get injectable fill-ins here.
Yeah.
He's like, what's with all the holes in your ears?
This is such a deception.
She's got to throw out her whole closet before he ever comes over.
I'd be like, why were you doing this the whole time? You told me you were a different person.
Clark Kent?
No, for sure. He's getting Clark Kented hard.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It's her glasses is just pinning her bangs over to the side, and also the tool of a cigarette.
Yeah.
It is a very fun and sweet story that I feel why the world wants it so badly is because it's so realistic where it's like, oh, hey, like this guy is getting worked to death, but like life feels better that like he's got like the smile of a woman makes him feel better kind of thing. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, high schoolers falling in love. It's like two people who hate their job commiserating over a cigarette behind a grocery store. What a crazy premise for an anime.
Yeah, it's very like subdued and chill.
Yeah.
Like it feels like taking a smoke break. Like if you watch it between anime, it is just like they go, they chat, they hang out, and then it's over.
Yeah, and Tamiya gets way too close to him through like a series of like, it's either like getting a cigarette lit, throwing his jacket on him, getting a petal out of his hair. There's more slow motion in these episodes than like a Michael Bay Transformers.
Yeah, it is a lot of that where you're like, surely you have to know that she's being flirtatious.
100%,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how this is like however many episodes it ends up being. Like anime is so good at that where they'll hit you with a premise that you're like, surely that's like a 3-episode limited
100%,
series.
yeah.
And like, no, Komi Can't Communicate's getting 11 seasons.
Dude, it's like quintessential quintuplets has like 5 seasons. Rent a Girlfriend has like 5 seasons.
Let me see how many episodes Komi Can't Communicate.
Oh, it's long. Oh, Kaguya-sama Love is War is like encroaching on like 100 episodes, I believe.
To be fair, I bet someone who's really into romance stuff is like, oh, the premise is these guys fight anyone who rolls up to Earth. How is that more than 15 episodes?
True, it's like...
How is Windbreaker multiple seasons?
It's like, yeah, we have to find all the high schools of degenerates here and be... If you really think about it, it's like, if you looked at like shonen anime and manga through the lens that we look at like romance, and it's like, what do you mean a different alien showed up? It's like, that's a cool, guys, we beat Cell and then Boo showed up. And it's like, oh, cool. So we made an android and then somebody else made a different kind of artificial being that's a different, ridiculous colorway.
Yeah.
Like, it's very silly. It's very objectively silly.
Yeah, Blue Lock is very good somehow.
Yeah, somehow. Well, the very good is definitely a stretch, but like...
Blue Lock is very well written.
Me and Denny do have a question, though. We're genuinely curious about why they released these as mini episodes prior to being full episodes. So if any of you know that,
I mean, I'm sure we can just look it up.
we could absolutely Google it, but I'm going to treat our fans like people
Like
treat
Google?
me.
Yeah.
I literally got the funniest email of all time today, where a guy, if I ever get an email from somebody and it's like mostly terrible grammar, like I'm like, if I see like a TEH, like, oh, like you didn't spell the right. And it's not like, oh, like they don't speak English. It's like, oh, like I can tell you just like lazily typed this out and didn't do autocorrect kind of thing. I usually would be like, all right, cool. Like I'll go to the next thing. So I was like, there's going to be nothing of merit in me to read here. I got like, and somebody was like, hey, what if Motta, blah, 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 blah. Like something they could have Googled. And then they emailed me today, a double up in response to their email, said, bro, look it up. And I was like, what are you
Look it up is crazy.
I was like, what do you want from? You can Google it.
Yeah.
Put this, copy and paste this email into Google and you do it.
I also get some DMs that are like, bro, look it up is so funny.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I get some DMs where people are like, they'll recommend me a show or something, and I'll like log it, and then they'll be like, so are you gonna watch it or not? And I'm like, fucking relax.
I get 50 emails a day. I cannot get to all of them.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
a
just
lot.
like, it's so funny. I don't mind when people are like, day blank of recommending this show,
Yeah.
doing it like over and over again. It's funny when
Got
people
you
are
to make a Nausicaa fucking music video.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny though when people are like, dude, I sent you like 3 DMs. Why haven't you reacted to Blue Exorcist yet?
Yeah. And you're like, you're right. Let me clear my entire schedule here for
Right, might be.
the show that no longer exists.
Does it not? The last season's like coming out.
I have no idea. I have
you
no
say
idea.
things?
I feel like it's old. I just feel like Blue Exorcist is old.
No, it's like still happening.
I guess.
It like just the last season, I think, like just came out.
Really?
Just
Blue Exorcist is the Gintama of the new generation, where it's like, I probably should have got to that at some point, and I just truly never did.
Blue Exorcist
Seasons?
3, maybe? Season 3 released in 2024.
Oh?
Let me see 4. I thought...
Season 5.
Oh?
I'm seeing season 5 here, which came out January 5th to March 23rd of 2025.
How many fucking seasons are there?
Apparently 5.
6 release date. No official release date, but 5 happened. Yeah.
Maybe it is over.
It's coming out so recently.
2025?
2 seasons in 2024, and then another in
I
2025.
mean, they are objectively
And you're
hauling
like,
ass.
it's dead.
It's dead. Never existed.
Yeah, no one's ever seen
If
it.
I haven't seen it, it's not happening. It's like how I treat isekai.
Just start a sentence with, I think, for once. Instead of being
or end it with allegedly. And then I'm legally covered.
Yeah, I guess.
Blue Exorcist over allegedly. No one can sue. We're good. We're good from there. But yeah, smoking behind the grocery store with you. We're having fun with
chill. It's quick. Like, I know you're watching the mini-sodes.
The mini episodes are great.
I'm watching, so the full episodes are just like the mini episodes smushed together.
Yeah, it's 2 of them.
And I'll just be watching it, and then I'll like tap on the thing, and I'm like halfway through, and I'm like, we're moving at a fucking clip. And I don't know why, because like not a lot happens.
No.
They're just chatting.
It's Sasuke literally going to the same grocery store over and over and over again, and then it's like, how did that checkout experience go? And you're like, good? All right, he'll go home.
Meanwhile, I'll watch like an episode of Daemon's for what feels like an hour and a half. I'll tap it, and it's been 4 minutes.
I conked out during the Pokemon movie, dude. I haven't taken a nap in like a year.
And it's the best one.
I was a sleepy boy. It was absolutely the best one.
Did you go back and watch it for real?
I watched the last 7 minutes. I fell asleep with the last 7 minutes, and then I woke up an hour into the Wild Robot, which is the second time I've slept through the Wild Robot. Last time, me and Dorothy were like, let's watch the Wild Robot.
That doesn't count if you wake up during the Wild Robot.
Yeah, I hate the autoplay feature. I hate the autoplay feature. When I finish something, just end it. Play 3 trailers and then end it. The old Netflix thing where there's like 3 trailers, maybe you want to watch it, and then if you don't, turn off the TV. Yeah. Because I'm out like a light. But do you want to talk about Daemons? Because you brought it up.
This is a good episode.
This is a great episode.
I wish it was more of a fight. It's kind of a stomp from Gabby.
Okay. Because
it's episode 17.
She does just send.
She eats the shit out of that dude's Daemon.
Dude, and they're like, they release them and they turn back into rocks. I'm like, are they gonna have that hole? It's gonna have that hole in its eyeball for the rest of time.
Maybe.
Because she was like, hey, don't forget like why that thing doesn't have a horn anymore. Right, and then she Levi drills through a thing, through out its eyeball. Unfortunately, it's like still alive or something. Because like the Daemon's not evil.
We find out that the leader of Asa's faction.
Gonzo.
Gonzo. He has
Gonzo the clown.
He has daemons that pacify other daemons. So usually you can't just endlessly collect them because it will be infighting if they don't get along. And he has like a yin and yang daemon that's different from Asa's yin and yang, actually.
Of course, naturally,
that pacifies all daemon pairs. And so he's just collecting
So he just gets to truly be like a Pokemon trainer and catches like, well, I do need 3 Pidgeots because like what if one of them has better stats than the other here?
Right.
So yeah, he's just ripping through people. He's got his centipede fucking like tough,
brass knuckles.
Yeah, brass knuckles there. And yeah, I mean it's the Mountain God. I don't understand how they're not the strongest Daemons. It's also revealed. We get the reveal of Up and Down.
Yeah.
Or it's like I didn't know there was so many humanoid Daemons here.
Yeah, the Mountain Gods. I was also shocked that they're not like considered the strongest.
They weren't doing anything.
They don't do anything. They were just big.
They were just getting bit up real bad.
They're worse than arms and legs,
100%.
I'd say.
Yeah, 100%. They were just like, also like, I mean, they were like, hey, we have a lot of respect for how powerful you are, which is why we need like 6 of our strongest like Daemon wielders here. I love how Gin's Daemon works. I love that he can just like be whoever he wants and then just like, he's just chomping people. Yeah. Also, the episode ending casting fucking Aoki or whatever his name is into a giant Tanuki ball sack. Really good stuff.
Nightmarish.
Really, I mean, of all the abilities, like, it was like, hey, these are my Daemons. I gotta deal with them. And you're like, this guy, like, what does that one do? You're like, you don't want to know.
This show's so weird because everyone's so, like, awkwardly polite towards each other.
Yes, yeah.
Where they, like, tear his arm off. And then Gin was his name?
Yeah.
He's like, do you want a coffee? I'm making coffee. And he's like, that's okay. I'm pretty wired, actually.
Yeah, he's like, you're not going to believe it. I have a lot of adrenaline pumping right now.
I know you can't tell, but I'm pretty locked in.
Yeah, this is the end of my life here. Let's go ahead. I don't think I need a break here. Yeah. I'm actually losing blood. I don't need coffee. I don't need blood thinners right now.
Up and Down was the one with the blue and the red mask.
Yeah.
Sick as hell.
Sick as hell. But
don't show Yoru them because they're just cooler left and right.
And they have like weapons.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, is there any naughty children here? And I was like, every one of the Daemons, I'm like, oh, this story would be a lot cooler if I understood anything about Japanese folklore. Because all the Daemon pairs are like, it's like, I don't know, it'd be the American equivalent of like body
Up and Down. What is specifically Japanese?
It's not Up and Down. They're like, it's like, they're like any like crybabies or any naughty children, which I'm assuming is like their Kringle. What's What's the one? What's
Krampus?
Well, yeah, I was like, it's their Krampus, right? Or it was like, it's Bonnie and Clyde, right? It was like that I would get, like iconic, like,
It's like folklore shit.
Exactly. It's like Billy and the Kid, you know? I only apparently know Western stuff.
Well, speaking of that, there's a fucking Annie and Oakley.
Oh,
we're gonna talk about today.
Pokemon heroes here. Do you want to talk about Pokemon?
Is this all for Daemons?
I think so, yeah.
Pretty much.
It was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was good. Cool fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Up and Down as well. Mountain God was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. We watched Pokemon Heroes, which is the 5th Pokemon movie, mind you. And listen, guys, we're looking for anime to watch this season, all right? We're trying out smoking. Apparently, the other smoking anime, Chain Smoking Cat Girl, is not that good.
It's too gross.
It's
for
too
most
gross.
Audiences,
Yeah, it's too gross for most audiences. I watched 2 episodes of Black Torch. It's not good.
I didn't like episode 1 at all. It was like really boring. I think people are gonna be like, "Well, you like Tuganonki." Black Torch isn't bad enough.
It's not. The thing is, Black Torch is just good enough to be bad.
Yeah.
Togenonki was bad enough to be fun.
Yeah, I really like Togenonki, and Black Torch episode 1 was. I meant to watch the second episode.
It's also Xena Robinson again.
Yeah, which is funny.
You had to assume they saw Togenonki and they're like, oh, we got a great idea for the main voice here.
Because so many people are comparing it to Togenonki
Yes.
too. What?
Which is
How was
never,
episode 2?
Never a good. Not great. Not,
No.
not good. It's not a good show. It's just shonen slop. That's all it is. It's just fucking. I mean, it's like it's if Bleach and Naruto got jammed together and were like made a collectively worse product. Because it's like, oh, there's the black cat.
It is very Bleach.
Shinigami, and he gets sealed into you because he's dying, kind of thing. There's like Chainsaw Man elements. It's just all the least interesting aspects of a shonen diluted down into nothing. It's not great.
Yeah.
But you know what was great? Pokemon Heroes.
You're wrong.
100%, 1000% correct.
This is the second worst one.
That's wrong. It's wrong. All right. And how many of these is Ash canonically being shipped with a Pokemon? Only one of them, and that's why.
That's why this is barely better than 2000.
And which one of these does Pokemon maybe kiss? Which one of these does a legendary Pokemon maybe kiss Ash on maybe the lips?
I bet others.
Yeah, truly, actually, maybe.
Yeah.
We have not seen the Lucario one yet.
Anytime that they're like, are you sure that's Latias? And they throw on the goggles, and it's just a vertical Latias bouncing.
Yes, look, the heat signature is still a Latias. How? How? Are the arms just nothing?
This one's only better than 2000 because I like that they're in Venice, and Venice is weirdly gorgeous in this.
It is a fantastic Ghibli-ass setting. It's actually quite nice.
The backdrops are really pretty. Ash isn't like, I'm Ash Ketchum and I'll kick you in half in this one, which I don't care for.
He is kind of just being directed around by the plot. Like there's a sequence, there's sea pod racing.
Yeah.
The movie opens with sea pod racing. You're like, if Misty doesn't win this, we have to kick her off the group, right?
And then Latias, I guess having a crush on Ash helps him cheat, and Totodile is just cooking.
Totodile's just
water.
literally turning into like the Jesus lizard and running across the water. And everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna everyone's like, this is a natural occurrence here. And then the coolest guy ever gets introduced for all of 4 minutes, asks Misty on a date. Brock and Ash just attend.
Yeah.
Fucking like he was like, what if I show you around, Misty? She's like, that sounds great. Yeah. And then it cuts to Brock and Ash just getting pedaled around by this guy who's apparently a part-time gondola driver.
Yeah. She's like, is it cool if my Brock joins? And he's like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's like, cool, I guess. Fucking just, as long as there's no women that we pass, it should be okay here. Brock is not in this one. Neither is Team Rocket.
Team Rocket, so there's no time for anything in this. It's 67 minutes.
67 minutes. They saw the first 4 movies, they're like, that was too long.
This opens with the same opening as the previous one.
3 minutes. It's 3 minutes of, hey, if you made it to the 5th movie in Pokemon and don't know what this is about, here you go.
It's 3 minutes of, I'm Brock, and I'm explaining the whole lore for some reason.
The person who's got the most passion to be a Pokemon trainer in the history of Pokemon trainers is this kid who took 25 years to win a championship.
Yeah. So they're helping Latios and Latias. I like that they have like kind of weird powers. Like they could turn invisible, turn to little girls. They can give whatever like
shared sight.
Shared sight.
Like, the boy one shares sight. The girl one turns into people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just doing shit.
Hey, the birds controlled the weather.
Speaking of the birds, there is just another extended sequence of a bird screaming in a big electrosphere.
I know these movies are so dedicated to the idea that Pokemon hate being in balls. They're like, hey, they hate being in reasonably sized balls, but boy, when you shrink them down, and there's also the whole idea that like Pikachu hates being in a Pokeball. That's why he's always out. I don't know why every movie's like, yo, listen, open-ended balls, bad for Pokemon.
Every Pokemon movie is like, no, Pokemon's fucked. And then they just backpedal on it.
Yes.
And they're like, but not if we do it.
Yeah, no, I'm a Pokemon trainer. And it's like, well, then why is Brock calling himself a breeder? And why was the hunter the bad guy? What's happening?
They also do a bit where Kabutops and Aerodactyl come back to life. These fossils, they bring them back to life. And they're like, it's Aerodactyl and Kabutops. And then Brock's like, evil ones.
Yeah,
and it's like, what?
Why?
Shut up, Brock.
Why? Because they're fossils? Also, this is the most, like, Scooby-Doo-ass villain we've gotten. Aerodactyl's, like, chasing them down all the alleys of Venice, and I'm like, I'm literally waiting for them to open a door and come out another one. Like, I was waiting for Aerodactyl to just, like have to, like, bat its wings to stop, and they just go in circles.
So why was this your favorite one, despite the fact that you fell asleep in it and can't have an opinion on the movie
I
at all?
truly, first off, I didn't fall asleep until the 60-minute mark, mind you, which might as well
What
be,
a hero.
Which might
What
as,
an American soldier.
Might as well be the credits in a fucking Pokemon movie, and it was. This one's just happy. It just feels like Kiki's delivery service. Truly, nothing happens. Truly, nothing happens for 67 minutes. It's just they go to Venice, and then like Annie and Oakley show up, and they're the best version of Team Rocket of all time. And they're like, oh, they're spies for Giovanni. Why do we have such shitty Team Rocket members? Why did we get the D team?
I don't know. I don't know why they're always after Ash.
They're not even after. They are just victims.
Yeah,
Team Rocket is just victims in this movie.
Jesse and James. Oh my God, they're also they're all fucking They're all Western.
They are all Western. Jesse James.
Well, I knew that about Jesse James, but it didn't occur to me that they
Annie
did
and
it
Oakley.
again.
Yes, that is really funny. I also didn't recognize that.
They are just victims. They did nothing in this movie except to get terrorized.
Except
like they
lose
always do.
everything that they ever purchased.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, cool, are very expensive. Stop eating by the water. That's my number one. They're like, okay, this didn't go well for us the first 3 times. Stop bringing your food to the water.
This movie felt like one of those Adam Sandler movies where he just makes it to go on vacation.
Yeah.
I bet Team Pikachu was like, we gotta go draw all the architecture in Venice. We will be gone for 6 months.
Yeah, like I just gotta understand how canals work real quick here. Yeah, Adam Sandler being like, what if I was with, Jennifer Aniston in Hawaii?
Yeah.
And what's the movie about? I don't know. We'll figure it out there. Listen,
what's the movie about? I just told you.
Yeah, Rob Schneider will be there. He's gonna be quirky and funny. Yeah. Listen, you remember Kevin James? Let's get him wet. Let's make him real wet.
It's enough.
Yeah, and we will make $1 billion off it. Why is this my favorite one? I really don't have an answer other than I kind of liked how it made me feel. Like it made me feel like a Ghibli movie, and I was like, I just felt happy the whole time I watched it.
This one's like saving grace is that it is. It's not nearly as bad as Pokemon 2000. Like there is a chasm between that one and this.
Yeah.
It's just not as good as 3 or 4. It's beautiful. Like the backgrounds are gorgeous. I like the animation. It's fluid. There's a crazy 360 shot of Ash.
Yes.
Where he's like in some kind of crossroads and he's like looking for Latias and the camera's spinning around him.
Yes. There was also, that honestly reminded me of a shot in Spiderman where like he's fighting against the hand and he goes up onto the ceiling and they flip the camera. There was a lot of camera flips in Spiderman, Brand New Day that I was like, wow, this must be vaguely inspired by Pokemon heroes.
It must.
Destin Daniel Cretton was just taking notes.
That's
being
the
like,
only way.
I need to interact with high literature here. Literally, that was it. Also, I love the fact that like the consequences were like, Venice may not have water. They were like, hey, listen, we need the canals. And I was like, you don't need the
ecosystem and infrastructure is built around it.
I guess. I also love that they were
like, it'll destroy the city.
the canals emptied. It was fine.
It's like a big wave coming.
Well, there was a
Latias.
tsunami. There was a tsunami
Yeah.
because the canals came back.
Yeah,
that
right.
was an issue of fixing things.
It, yeah.
Yeah. And then also they were like, listen, Kabutops and Aerodactyl were so evil we had to drown them with the canals. And then the combined forces of a Golbat, the one that is
Politoed.
a Politoed, and then the one that's Coral. Yeah, a Corsola. Kill Kabutops. I was like, okay, we needed the legendary Pokemon to flood the village here to do this, but like 3 first evolutions were able to do it. Hi, baby.
Politoad's a 3rd evolution, but Pop-Off came.
Politoad's a 3rd evolution? Does he start as...
Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and then Politoad.
That can't be true. You're mixing things up.
What are you talking?
You're mixing... Poliwag, Poliwhirl, does not turn into Politoad.
Yeah.
No. Poliwhirl is the one with the swirl in his stomach.
For sure.
Does not turn into Politoad.
Does.
There's just no way.
Turns into Poliwrath and Politoad.
It's a different color. You're telling me he goes blue-green?
I didn't design him.
There's just no... You're telling me
You give him the
Poliwhirl.
King's Crown, he turns into Politoad.
Poliwhirl. This one right here.
Yeah. Look in that Google image. Standing next to Politoad. Doofus?
When did that happen?
Or Gen 2,
It's not
clearly.
allowed to change colors.
We're still in Gen 2.
What Pokemon changes colors?
I don't like Politoad at all.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
He bothers me because of that.
He looks like that's a de-evolution.
No, yeah, he has a swirl, though.
He's got a swirl, but this is like some fucking like this. You
To be
rob
fair,
this.
though,
Poliwhirl does the robbing.
To be fair,
Poliwhirl looks like a fucking like a sidekick.
To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
it finally becomes a frog. Like, the other 2 aren't frogs. He starts as a tadpole and then turns into whatever the fuck those are.
That's a really good point. That's a really great
Turns into a
point.
pugilist with no head.
It is a pugilist with no head. Also, the evolution is truly that it just gets angrier.
Yeah.
He just gets madder.
Whirl to Wrath is weird.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It is just literally he becomes wrathful.
Yeah.
He's like, I already got the world. Now I got the fucking
He succumbs to one of the worst sins a man could possibly succumb to.
Toad.
Wrath.
Oh yes, that one, of course.
Toad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a fun movie that's nonsense the whole way through. Out of all the movies, it is probably, besides
charming.
2000, the least. It's the most nonsensical, but it made me feel the best, which I think is why I fell asleep, because like Ghibli movies put me out.
Yeah, it's charming. Like I like Ash in all these.
Mm-hmm.
He's very. I'm realizing why he isn't as like bland and generic as like I think people write him off to be.
Yes.
This one he is though. He does nothing in this.
True.
He has more personality in 2000.
Can I give you my conspiracy theory?
Which?
Okay, so Lorenzo, who is the grandfather of the girl that is who's the transformer carbon copy of whatever Latias keeps turning into, completely forget her name. Bridget?
I don't know what you're talking
Lorenzo, the man who's all
the guy,
beard.
the gondola maker.
The gondola maker. So in the beginning, he's like, yes, hello, children that I'm just now meeting. This is the history of our village, and this is the thing that defends our village. And then his daughter or granddaughter is like, by the way, there's the legendary item that powers all of the water in this town. I am privy to something. I'm a little woke to this, Daniel. I got my tinfoil hat on. So they're just shouting out company secrets. They're like, boy, oh boy, I hope none of them Team Rockets who literally just attacked the Latias hear about how you destroy this village. And then guess what happens? They take all the water out of the village.
You think he's in on it?
Every boat in Venice destroyed.
Yeah.
You know who's got a monopoly on making boats in Venice? Lorenzo. And then, the water comes back. So convenient. Incredibly convenient. Don't touch the sphere, he says. Way too late. All the water comes flushing back at the end of the movie. Guess who's slammed making boats? Lorenzo.
That's Big L.
Quid pro quo, Danny.
Big L does the big
Quid
W.
pro quo. Who makes money? You gotta follow the money. I think Lorenzo's to blame.
I wasn't on board at first. You're making a lot of sense.
It's all coming together, baby. It's like owning the building and not being there on the one day it falls down.
So where do you rank this movie? At the top?
Genuinely number one.
Psychotic.
Like,
That's insane.
genuinely one, yes. I think this is better than the Entei one. Which is the best one we've seen before this.
It goes Entei, Celebi, Latias, Lugia.
That's brutal. I understand. 100%. I understand that.
Yeah.
It also, it's crazy how slow we're moving through the legendaries.
Well, we're in Gen 2 for like 5 movies for no reason.
I guess there's like 20 movies.
Yeah.
And there's only 9 gens.
Yeah.
So every generation gets get 2.5 movies?
We get 4 with Gen 2. Yeah.
Because it's dogs.
It's all of the ones we watched.
No, Latios and Latios are 3.
This is Gen 2. Notice how he has a Totodile?
But the dogs are the legendaries from Gen 2.
They're all...
Dogs, it goes birds, dogs, Latios and Latios? Question mark? Were they Gen 2?
Oh, they're Gen 3.
That's what I thought.
You're right.
This is our first foray.
Yeah, the movies do
We're
that.
on pace.
The movies do that, where I think the Lucario movie introduces Lucario, while Gen 3 is
Who,
like,
mind
still
you, not
the
a
game.
legendary.
No, for sure. But yeah, it'll introduce... A lot of times the movies will introduce, like, a Pokemon from the next upcoming generation.
I think this makes the Celebi movie second to worst for me.
That's insane.
I think it goes...
That movie's so good.
I think it goes this movie, Entei, Celebi 2000.
That's insane.
That's
crazy. The Celebi movie's so good.
It's built
Celebi
on the...
dies briefly.
Celebi briefly... So does Latios actually dies.
Yeah, but
Latios
it's not as
turns into
emotional.
Yue. He turns into the moon.
They don't do the little berry scene, like...
He becomes a beam of light, and then he sight shares with everybody. He's like, I'm in the sun now.
Yeah, I guess he does.
He's the defender of Venice.
Yeah.
He's the most Italian out of all of the Pokemans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff. I love this. Cool. All right. Should we talk about Spiderman?
I watched Jaadugar. The first 2 episodes.
Do that.
Pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sick. It reminds me of Ranking of Kings, but mostly just in, like, tone
And how bad they treat the MC.
Like, the MC goes through it,
I was
for
gonna say,
sure,
yeah.
but they are so specifically mean to Bocchi. Like, they all know they're being mean to Bocchi, and they want to be.
Bocchi
Whereas in this,
yeah.
it's the main character of Jaadugar is, like, experiencing, like, a group trauma.
Gotcha.
So in this, it's about a Persian slave girl who is with a family that she really likes and, like, develops a crush on, like...
Wait, like they're her family? Oh, no.
It's like she's the servant of a family.
Okay, good. Well, not bad, but yes.
Well, yeah, no. But she's the servant of this family, and she, like, develops a crush on, like, the son of that family who goes to, like, teaches her to develop, like, a taste for learning. Like, he's like, go seek out knowledge. Learning is cool. Read books, this and that. And then he goes to, like, pursue his studies. And then her whole town is, like, massacred or enslaved by Genghis Khan, the Mongolians.
So the family that owned her, the slave, gets enslaved.
Yes.
Okay.
Or slaughtered. It's like a mix. Like the Mongols, like, take all, like, the women and children as
Did
slaves.
Genghis Khan get that far? Did he get to the Middle East?
Yeah, 100%.
I
don't know a lot of
I've
the
heard
geography.
it's crazy. I've heard, like, his empire. I'm gonna look up peak Mongolian empire.
Okay.
Let's see. Holy fucking! Have you seen this?
Obviously not.
Oh my god, dude! Yes, dude. He had the Middle East. He was all the way from Turkey. He was from Turkey to Japan.
Most of the East.
It was all of Asia, but like Vietnam, Laos, India, and then like he had like Afghanistan. Holy fucking shit! He almost got to Greece.
Yeah, that's crazy. But so they slaughter her village. They enslave a lot of the people there, and then like episode 2 is just like people dropping, but like in really brutally tragic ways. Like, it's not like there's violence and there's blood, but there's nothing that's like, it's not too gratuitous.
You haven't seen To Your Eternity, right?
Episode 1.
Okay,
maybe 2,
it sounds like To Your Eternity.
So there's like an 8-year time skip also.
Okay, so like To Your
where
Eternity.
This happens.
Yeah.
And like her, one of the other like servants that was like with her under this family just like dies of exhaustion.
Oh, Jesus.
Another woman, like, would rather die a servant of, like, or a slave of, like, the family she was with than of, like, a new family.
Gotcha.
So she, like, rushed a guard with the intent of, like, getting killed.
Oh, my God.
And then, like, the protagonist, like, considers doing that. She's like, maybe I'll just, like, walk until someone shoots me with an arrow. and that's crazy. Like,
It's,
it's really...
It's like a subplot in The Long Walk.
It's, like, really dour and, like, intense.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends with her, like, getting stopped by, like, a translator for the Mongols,
Mm-hmm.
and is like, don't you wanna, like, get this book they stole back? And so that's where it ends. And that is, like... The 2 episodes are kind of like one big episode.
Gotcha.
Now I'm into, like, the inciting incident.
So... what would you say, like, the plot is? Like,
I guess that, well, I don't fully know. I guess it's that. It's that, like, he is going to help her find this book that the Mongols, like, invaded to find.
Gotcha.
And we don't know why they wanted that specific book. They took it, and the commanding officer was like, do what you want with the rest of the town. I don't care. And they, like, pillaged it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I really don't know. It leaves with, like, a good amount of intrigue. But it's good. It's gorgeous. And yeah, it reminds me of The Ranking of Kings in the sense of, like, its tone is, like, very mature and, like,
Okay, gotcha.
It looks a very storybook, but, like...
Because also, like, art style-wise, from what I've seen,
and
they
art
look similar, yeah.
Or art style-wise, they look similar in that they look very, like, children's kind of storybook.
I was like, I'm about to type it in to see who animated it. J-A-A.
D.
Got it.
Yeah.
A Witch in Mongolia. Yeah, it does. It honestly, and you haven't seen this either. The closest facsimile I would say is like Katana Gatari.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's a way old like story here. It's sitting at 8.3 on IMDb right now though, so people are really liking it.
People are saying it's like a masterpiece. You know, it's on episode 6 now.
Okay.
So, but it's pretty great. Like,
I mean, I'll watch it. I got
it's
truly nothing going on.
It's cool to see an anime in such a unique time period and, like, setting.
Yeah,
Such
trying to
as this.
tackle something so also like difficult from like this is a Japanese telling of a Persian slave girl being conquered by the Mongolians, where it's like this is somebody's micro interest, right? Like to be able to tell it in any like feasibly accurate kind of way.
I mean, this is like such a passion project
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, should we talk about Spider-Man?
We should talk about Spiderman Brand New Day, which you said slaps. I believe you said something along the lines of I said let's do the podcast.
Whatever prank you're trying to pull right now, it's not going to work.
What do you mean?
If you didn't like this movie, you're actually insane.
You said, and Danny quotes.
It's the best live-action Spider-Man.
The quote from Danny. So I said I want to listen to the podcast on Tuesday, because I want to watch Spider-Man. You said Spider-Man rips.
It rips.
More like you should rip your ticket in half before you see it. This was a booty hole.
There's no way you think
horrific.
that. There's no way you think
Probably, I would say.
There's no way.
So
this has to be a bit.
There's how many live action Spider-Man? There's 9. This is
if you don't count like
this is 8.
You're insane.
The only one
You're
worse is
actually
the only one worse is Spider-Man 3.
You're actually insane.
There's
no way you think that.
I just tell me what you like about it, and I'll tell you what I dislike about it.
It's just great. The
Yeah.
tone's really good. We'll do non-spoilers right now.
Absolutely non-spoilers, yeah.
There's no way you think this. There's literally no way that you don't at least think it's like 5. Even at the worst take possible about this movie, you at least have to think it's the 5th best. Yeah, what's above it?
I don't like that they didn't let the Punisher swear.
They did. He swears.
I don't like.
Did you fall asleep during this one too? It auto-played and you're an hour in.
I woke up. It was a long
You woke
movie.
up and suddenly you're in the theater.
I saw it was 9 p.m. and I saw the movie at 9 p.m. It was very late.
He goes, "That's bullshit, Webb."
Oh yeah, he was like this soft boy bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's getting further. By the way, I loved it. I think it's the
Yeah,
best.
good.
I think it's the best Tom Holland one. If I'm being honest, it's close though because all the Tom Holland
I
ones
was so close to being like, we have to end the podcast right now
Yeah,
because I'm just can't be in this take.
I cannot.
I can't be in this fishbowl.
I can't
of
be
hate.
50% of this take
Yeah,
here. Everyone's gonna be like, the onus was on you to hit him.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, you gave him a platform.
Yeah, 100%. This is a brand new mic, baby. Yeah, no, it's the best Tom. Well, I would say it's between this or the last one for the best Tom Holland.
Kill you!
Please, Ava's weapon. Ava was moving in on the action. She was going for my jugular.
I do hate the last one.
Really?
If you're gonna be in a fishbowl with me, it's my take is that the previous Spider-Man movie is like probably the 3rd worst one.
The 3rd worst out of all of them.
Yeah.
So it'd be 3
2 of
Garfield's.
amazing.
Yeah. And then that one.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Maybe. Because it's just the thing with that one.
It's nostalgia bait, 100%.
It's nostalgia bait, and the issue is that it loses points because it should be like the best movie ever made. Like, you have the tools that it's working with. Should elevate it, but because it should, it loses extra points.
But
like,
that being said,
you get 3 Spider-Men,
Yeah.
and 6 or 5 villains,
yeah,
and you don't make that a slam dunk. If the movie's a 7, it's now a 4.
it's the Avengers of Spider-Man, literally. There's like on your left, we're coming through we're coming through portals here. That being
it
said,
goes from this to this.
Well, literally.
Yeah.
But which one of the Spider-Man movies has the Green Goblin power bombing Spider-Man through floors?
And here's the thing, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
that
an awesome
scene alone is like, to this day, that fight sequence to me is probably the favorite Spider-Man fight sequence of all time.
I'll give you that.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Like
That's
Tom
great
Holland
scene.
wailing on the Green Goblin and him just every time snapping back with like different like Green Goblin faces. So, like Willem Dafoe crushes that movie.
I love that scene. I love the shot where he power slams him through multiple floors. That scene's also great because I buy that the Green Goblin, like Norman Osborn, in college wrestled.
Yeah.
Like, he's a rich trust fund baby. Probably, I don't know. People are going to come at me and be like, oh, he's a self-made billionaire.
Yeah, he carried himself up by his bootstraps if you read the Spider-Man 17 in 1963.
But, like, I buy that this, like, rich white dude from New York has a wrestling background. And now, with, like, the venom to fight against Spider-Man, that's how he's going to do it.
100%. He's going Greco-Roman on your ass.
Yeah, like, if he whips out jujitsu or, like, actual karate, it makes no sense, and it's silly.
That would be, he's like doing like Krav Maga. It's like, why do you know this?
Exactly. Like, I love that they're like, he's gonna fist fight Spider-Man, no gadgets. How would he?
Yeah.
And that's genius.
And it's just fucking, that scene fucks.
But then you get 3 Spider-Men fighting 5 villains, and there's nothing memorable about it. Like, choreography-wise, set-piece-wise.
They're on the Statue of Liberty.
They're the Statue of Liberty. There's nothing to fucking swing from.
And it's just, and they're literally, but it's all fucking scaffolding.
Yeah.
Because they had just destroyed the Statue of Liberty, I think.
And so, it's like, again, that movie, if you want to say, like, generously that it's a 7, the fact that they had everything to be a success, to me,
they
makes it
blew
a
the
4.
dust off Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and didn't hit a grand slam.
That's how I feel about, like, the live-action Death Note, where I'm like, even if you're, like, as just a movie, not comparing to the anime, it's a 6. The fact that should be the easiest anime to adapt to live action makes it a 3.
Also, who you got for it? Like, you got Willem
Dafoe's in that
Willem
too!
Dafoe to be fucking Ryuk and you didn't crush this? Have you not seen him in the Boondock Saints? Come on.
Just Boondock? No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Is he in Boondock?
No, it's Boondock Saints.
Oh,
you're right.
yeah.
But I was like, imagine if he's just, like, in Boondocks.
Yeah. I could see Willem Dafoe in Boondocks as well.
So you like Brand New Day, thank God.
Yeah, it's very good. I think Tom Holland's the best
You
at
just
being...
hear a gun uncock from under the table.
It's the fucking Inglorious Bastard scene. It's like, I'm gonna blow your balls away.
You look down, somehow my hand is like this in your palm.
It's like the fucking Sasuke leg meme. You just got the longest toes.
You look up, Ava has a cigarette, and her gun's also in your balls.
Tom Holland's the best sad Spider-Man. All Spider-Mans have been sad. Tom Holland's the best at being sad Spider-Man.
Interesting.
Do you agree? Niche take. Niche non-spoiler take. Tom Holland sad in this one. You could have guessed.
He's like depressed.
Yes.
Whereas the other...
It's literally the plot.
He doesn't have a big cry, though, does he? You know, because Tobey Maguire's got, like, that iconic cry where he's like...
Yes, very good. Yep.
And then Andrew Garfield's got, like, a pretty good...
Andrew Garfield's the
sad
best
cry.
actor out of the 3 Spider-Men.
I see.
I think Andrew Garfield's like a...
You mean generally, as, like, if the plot line is Spider-Man is sad,
yes.
this is the best
I think
time
Tom Holland does, like, I think he probably got the best writing to be sad Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's the best actor out of all 3 of them by, like, a relative landslide. I'm a big Andrew Garfield, not like Spider-Man stan. I just think he's a fucking awesome actor.
Yeah, he's great.
So I think Tom Holland does a really convincing job of being sad. I think this is probably one of the better written Spider-Man. This feels like the most like, oh, Spider-Man's believably like a human character. And also like, I feel this is the most adult telling of Spider-Man's story, which is like it's like the benefit of that is like, oh, we've had 20 years to make Spider-Man content and like we've grown, like audiences have grown. But it was crazy. I was in the theater and I was like, there was like older fans, there was younger fans, like there was like kids, like, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be their Spider-Man. Like this is what they're gonna grow up with. And it plays as well for kids as it does for adults because it's like still quippy and Spider-Man is like having fun. He's like dealing with identity crises. In the same way that like we had to deal with it, where it's like Spider-Man 3, well, not good, is like Spider-Man's identity crisis arc, which is what we get in this without the Venom, you know? And
They do Venom a little. Not really, but like they do like the black suit story.
Yeah, but it's just his eyes.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were gonna do a man spider thing. They don't end up doing.
I wanted arms.
Yes.
I wanted mandibles.
Yes, I like, and they were like teasing it. We're like he like wakes up in a cocoon, and you're like, oh, we're man spidering it.
There was apparently a cut dream sequence that was nightmarish.
Really?
And they were like, they were gonna give him a bunch of spider shit.
Yeah.
And then they were like, kids are still gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Because apparently they were like, this is going, like, we want this to be the darkest Spider-Man. And Tom Holland.
It's very PG-13 though.
Yeah. In what regard?
Like you know, like you don't see the 50. I shouldn't spoil that. But like they cut away from like blood. They cut away from like you don't see like a lot of like if somebody's stabbing
You're gonna
themselves.
say 50 cal. I see.
Yeah,
I got you.
I was like, that's a pretty big spoiler.
Yeah.
They cut away from blood. They like Frank's about to say like motherfucker in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm like Spider-Man, like literally like Tom Holland like webs his mouth kind of thing. Like they very exclusively like I don't actually think they used their fuck.
No.
Yeah, I don't think they used their fuck.
The only
because you get one fuck in a PG-13 movie.
The only movie that's Marvel that said fuck is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
And Deadpool.
That's technically not Marvel.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, not yet,
Fox.
at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, so Guardians of the Galaxy? They did their one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Chris
Three.
Pratt does it. Yeah, you're right. But it's like I think it's like probably the most adult telling. I like the MJ plot line. I like how they deal with like her not having this memory. There's a crazy theory out there about MJ's boyfriend.
It's like fucking Doc Ock.
Yeah. He's back again. They're like, we're gonna put so many arms on this guy.
What's the theory?
That he is Jackal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. The Orange Goblin.
Well, no, he's green. He's good. Jackal's green. Jackal's green. Jackal is green. But like people were like, and this is, I guess, like a spoiler that MJ's got a boyfriend, but she also went to college for 4 years, and then Peter Parker was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean she kissed other people when I left her alone for 5 years? I thought you'd know." But
He's so green.
he's so incredibly green. Yeah.
Why would he have two green goblin-looking villains?
Yeah, that's a really great question, but he also has Doc Ock and Scorpion, who both have prehensile robot arms.
Those are different animals.
Why, truly both just guys with metal limbs.
It's gotta be tough. It makes sense they haven't introduced... Oh, they have. Doc Ock was in this.
Doc Ock was in the last one, not this one.
No, I mean like in Tom Holland's.
Oh, yeah.
How are you gonna have trouble against Scorpion after fighting Doc Ock?
That's, well, there was...
It's just Scorpion with like 5 more things.
Well, instead of hands, they're sharper.
Yeah.
They're sharp. Also, he really didn't
They
have
could be sharp.
He didn't have trouble with Scorpion. Scorpion was getting mopped up.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so let's say non-spoiler review. Probably like an 8.6
Where do you rank it?
out of all 9, or just Tom
Out of
Holland's?
all 9.
All 9. Spider-Man 1 is
Go
1.
through them. Yeah.
Spider-Man 1 is 1.
Is the best one? Are you going descending or ascending?
Descending. I'll go all ascending. All
Okay.
ascending's better. Spider-Man 3 is the worst.
Okay.
2 of Amazing Spider-Man is number 8. Number 7 is... number 7 is probably the first Tom Holland one.
That's crazy. Go on.
The number 6 would be the first Amazing Spider-Man one. Number 5 is Spider-Man 1.
This is hard to mentally keep track
It's
of.
really hard to mentally keep track of.
I thought you just said Spider-Man 1 was your
Yeah, I'm
favorite.
wrong.
of
I was
all
wrong. I was
time.
wrong immediately. Spider-Man 2 is the best out of that trilogy. Number 4 is the Mysterio one.
Okay.
Number 3 is the group meet one. Number 2 is this one, and then number 1 is Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Wow, that was hard.
Yeah, I bet.
9 is a lot to keep in your brain. That's tough.
All right, mine's Spider-Man. God.
Spider-Man 3 is the worst one.
I don't know.
It's not.
I'd rather watch that again, though, than the one with 3 Spider-Men.
Really?
Like, Spider-Man 3 is more fun to watch.
Yes. Well, it's also a sign of the time.
Because
Like,
it's bad.
It's real. It
Yeah.
is. It strays into like almost Madam Web level bad,
Yeah.
where it's like, I love Pizza Time. I love.
Dig on
Yeah,
this.
yeah, dude. I love that, like, we have the scrawniest representation of Venom of all time.
I love when Green Goblin throws a grenade at him and he dodges it and then throws it back at him.
That is great.
That's
yeah.
really rad.
There's good sequences in all of the original Spider-Man.
I like the Sandman stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if my least favorite, if you were like, you have to rewatch one right now, the one I'd least likely rewatch is The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
The one I'd least likely rewatch is the Tom Holland Mysterio one.
That's so fair.
It's a real nothing burger. They're in Europe the whole time. It's nothing.
I really don't like that one either.
Yeah.
I think I'd watch it sooner than Amazing Spider-Man 1. Because here's the thing, it's like when you're ranking them, it's weird. Because Spider-Man 3, like, people are like, well, you can't say that The Amazing Spider-Man 1 is like a worse movie than 2, because 2 is a mess. And it's like, yeah, but I'd watch 2
Yes.
sooner than Amazing Spider-Man 1.
We're not saying, like, rewatchability doesn't necessarily equate to, like, goodness. Like, it's not like, oh, like, I'm saying right now, like, the Mysterio one from Tom Holland is better than a lot of the other Spider-Man movies. It is also more forgettable than a lot of, there's also nostalgia and shit that has to go into this. Because, like, Andrew Garfield was in the Amazing Spider-Man was in a weird part of our lives, I feel like, where it's like, oh, we grew up on the original trilogy, and then we were teenagers for Andrew Garfield, and it was like, you either were into Marvel or you weren't. So, like, a lot of people missed the Amazing Spider-Man ones, and then he only got 2 because the second one's kind of a mess. And it was like, yeah, like, I just feel like I don't have as much of a deep connection to those ones, and then I got back in with Tom Holland.
I remember when I was a kid being like, why the fuck are they doing a different guy as Spider-Man? Like, what's wrong with the Spider-Man we had?
Yeah.
And just not understanding reboots at all.
Yeah, and also the fact that Tobey Maguire was like 32 in the third one, you know?
Well, and they were also like, hey, the last movie had the Sandman, New Goblin, and Venom. This one has a big lizard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. We've done all of the antagonists.
Yeah, fucking...
And Rhino is just a nightmare in The Amazing Spider-Man. It's just like it was they just, I mean, they get Jamie Foxx, which is awesome.
They had to come out swinging with Mysterio. Like, Mysterio should have been the villain of The Amazing Spider-Man 1. Because the lizard is not a draw.
No. Like no one cares about, like, oh, like, he's angry and he lives in the sewers.
And he has a dumb face. Give him
Yes.
at least a big crocodile head.
That was the issue with also that era. It was like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle CGI movies where it was like, everybody's just got to be yoked and dumb looking. And I was like, why are we doing this?
I think mine's like I guess Spider-Man 3, you got it. It's like a free space on Bingo.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably do The Amazing Spider-Man 1. The one where there's 3 Spider-Men.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At 7. Because it pisses me off. It's the only one that pisses me off.
That's fair.
The others are either like...
That might be Dorothy's, like, favorite Marvel movie ever.
It's a lot of people's favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And I get it.
She loves... Dorothy's the reason they do On Your Left. She just goes, yeah!
Right, yeah.
She's like, Thor!
That's the only one that, like, infuriates me, where they'll, like, bring the plot to a screeching halt to, like, do the worst comedy you've ever seen.
It's like Mary J. It's like MJ. It's like Zendaya's MJ being like, "Are you Spider-Man?" And he's like, "Crawl on the ceiling."
That's the one good joke,
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
Though.
It is great.
That's
To,
the
like,
one
go
bit
get the
I like.
cobwebs. Yeah.
I hate when he's like webbing around and they're like, all right, there's 5 super villains. They're gonna murder everyone in New York right now. We got to do something. What would the Avengers do? And he's like, what's that? Is that a band? Are you in a band? Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Anyway, so that's like my third least favorite one. And then it's probably the one, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
'Cause there's redeemable parts in that.
Yes.
And then the one with Mysterio.
Like when Andrew Garfield just lets people die. Like, just like.
I like Andrew Garfield in Times Square.
Yeah.
That bit's really good. Fucking then Tom Holland's Then it's Spider-Man 1 with Green Goblin.
Okay.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man... No, actually, then it's Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock.
Crazy.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man 1. I really like that one. Brand New Day is the best.
I mean, I do love that.
Yeah.
All right, now that we've done that, can we do the spoiler full reviews here? So for those of you who've seen it, so I was on a bachelor's trip this weekend. I don't even have notes, but like somebody like fake spoiled, and they're like, Spider-Man loses his powers, and I was like, fucking what? And they were like, just kidding, just kidding. But like, you know when somebody accidentally says a spoiler, and everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? And like, I'm just joking. And I was like, okay, so I'm spending the entire movie being like, well, shit, Spider-Man loses his powers, which like.
Right.
With the context of this movie being like Spider-Man is like his arachnid DNA is kicking in and he's building a suppressor for himself. I'm like, oh fuck, he's gonna lose his powers. And then he super doesn't. And he actually gets like double the powers.
An upgrade,
He's just like more Spider than man now.
It is funny that they give him like a power scale boost.
Oh, 100%.
Like he gets organic web shooters, which is like a tangible upgrade, but like it's not like...
But, like, also hardly. Because, like,
it is a downgrade,
He had spider grenades. He had spider webs attached to his wrist that he could use tactically.
Yeah.
You can't spider... He's got his fucking... He's got his, like fang over fang, web over web form here.
Yeah, it is a bit of a downgrade, but it is funny that they're like, oh, we said he was like the weakest one of the other two. Now he's probably the strongest.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, we were sick of like, well, like when you make his opponent Jean fucking Grey, like that's gonna lead, you're gonna need some upgrades here. It is crazy though, because a couple of days ago, or a couple of days before the release, one of the people who made the music or like a song on it was getting interviewed, and they were like, well, who's your favorite character? Like, who did the best job? And they were like, oh, probably Jean. And so like, it was like, oh, because no one knew Jean Grey was in the movie. And she is awesome in the movie. She's fucking she's super intimidating, the jump mechanic thing. And she's obviously like, this is the weakest iteration of Jean Grey we've seen probably since like the 2000s. Well, like X-Men before she like ascends to a ridiculous amount of power.
I think she's weaker than that though.
100%.
Like she's the weakest Jean we've ever seen.
100%. And like even like when she's like upgrading to like she's holding an entire kilometer of people hostage, that's like Tuesday for Jean Grey. And so like Spider-Man having any chance against it is like, we're gonna have to get some kind of tangible upgrade here. And the connection between like, oh, great power, great responsibility between Jean Grey and Spider-Man makes it feel like it's very Atomic Bomb, Coughing Baby kind of thing, but like that connection through Aunt May I thought was really sweet.
Well, they also give him the inexplicable buff that he is not affected by her.
Yes, and also we can see her when she jumps kind of thing.
So he'd be fucked otherwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought her stuff was super cool. I loved her sister getting abducted. That was like horrifying.
Dude, the VMAX thing was crazy.
The VMAX thing was also like unbelievably dark.
Like her looking up and seeing it, and she was like, this is the last fucking thing my sister saw. Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's also cool because like Mesker's genuine, like, he's like, why the fuck do people keep asking? Because like he is a liar, right? Like it's like the whole thing is like Mesker's the bad guy, but he's like, why do people keep asking about this?
I have no idea what
and it's like, oh, it's like because like we didn't change the vents in here.
Yeah. That was so unbelievably dark. People also thought it's kind of like a misdirect where like people thought it was gonna be Venom.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like Pokemon. Like, I thought they're like, hey, we finally got it. Like, we finally got VMAX Pokemon in here.
Yeah, we got Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, we got Mega Evolutions in the Spider-Man movie.
That was cool. I loved all the stuff with the Punisher. Like, his dynamic with MJ and Peter was really good.
Yeah.
I love that, like, he sees Peter lift his mask up to take a sip of coffee. He's like, that is the goofiest shit I've
He was like,
ever
you
seen.
cannot be serious. Like, brother, your girlfriend is staying in my submarine. I can know your face here. His sequence of like pretending to be Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's leaning more and more into the Punisher voice every single time. He's like, brother, I gotta, like there's a sequence where he's wearing the mask and the gloves and he's cheering to show everyone he's alive. And it's just like, it cuts to him in the hospital room. He's like,
It's like, sounds like a Tusken Raider.
dude, I was like, John Bernthal has so much fucking fun with this role. It's truly insane.
Yeah, I love the best part about this movie is that there's no Marvel bullshit in terms of humor.
Yeah.
Where they're like, there's a bit where Spider-Man's like,
I think they're aware of it now.
I mean, at least this writer is.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Destin Daniel Cretton, the director. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, at the very least, the people making this one are. Who
Yeah.
knows if the next movies will.
True.
But, like, there's just no... There is a scene where Peter Parker's in a hospital bed and he's fucked.
Yeah.
Because Frank blew his innards out.
Yeah. Frank shot a bottle rocket at him. Like, literally, Frank is a kilometer away with a gun big enough to be equipped to a mech.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm putting one straight through the cerebellum of Jean Grey here.
Yeah, he shoots him with a Warhammer bolter. And he's like...
And you would think that new arachnid upgraded Tom Holland's eating that, right? Like, I don't like...
His skin's not dense, you know?
I just figured he'd be bulletproof.
Not. First off, I wouldn't ever think that.
That's fair.
Second, not to this kind of bullet. It's the size of a pencil.
Well, here's my thing: is like he gets the biggest version of Hulk we've ever seen in the MCU since fucking the guy who was Fight Club.
Yeah.
Starts slamming Peter Parker into the ground. How is that not imparting more force than a 50 cal? I'm cinema sensing it. I'm aware.
You do this. You do this with My Hero too, and this always infuriated me. Where you're like, yeah, Deku's bulletproof. He wouldn't be. Wouldn't be though.
Unless bullets are hair.
My Hero would absolutely be like, hey, if I shoot this kid with a gun, it will kill him. Like, I get
but
that
he'll
the idea,
usually dodge the bullet.
I get that the idea is like, oh, he's getting thrown through, walls and shit. That is more damage than a bullet.
Yeah.
Writer's logic. It's the same with a sword. Like, a sword should shatter off of his skin. But if...
It literally does.
Who?
Peter Parker.
No.
He gets both stabbed and he blows up an electric baton. These movies.
He gets stabbed in this, though.
He gets when the guy like fucking stabs him.
Yeah.
Does that actually hit him?
Yeah, it stabs him.
Okay, and I thought he was like he very shirks it off. He was like, nah.
Well, it doesn't mortally wound him. But,
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Deku and everyone can get cut by Stain.
Yeah.
And yet still survive a building falling on them.
Fair, very fair. I mean, Deku literally has to run from a person who turns their bullets, like hair into bullets.
Well, I'm saying the logic of fiction is that weapons are always as effective as the writer wants them to
That's
be.
fair, especially if you want the Punisher to like be in a 1v1 with the Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. But so what I like about this is he gets fucked up by the Punisher. He's in the hospital room, and there's a moment where they could ruin the tension and sincerity of the scene.
Yeah.
Where the Punisher's like crying, and Peter's like, "Are you crying?"
Yeah.
And instead of being like, "No, I'm not crying. If you ever tell anyone I'm crying," like I was ready for them to ruin it like that. And instead, he just starts laughing and keeps crying. He's like, "I'm not crying," and they're laughing together.
Yeah.
And it's just like really human and sincere moment.
Yeah. It felt like when your dad, like a dad apologizing to you, like a genuine mea culpa from a father figure, and it's like, whoa, I never thought I'd see dad cry kind of thing. And they don't try, like there is, because it's very much like the male dynamic to be like how do I diffuse this like weirdly like emotional moment, and Tom Holland does it. And then there's and that's the human part of it. And then the well, we also want the audience to be okay with it kind of thing could happen with Marvel, where they were like, well, yeah, we wouldn't want we don't want like the Punisher to like seem like weak or anything like that. And it's like, no, the Punisher actually deeply cares about Spider-Man, even though he's got this like barrier around him of like always yelling at him kind of thing. But also he feels like profound guilt that he almost killed Spider-Man, you know? Who he sees a lot of good in, where he's like, that's also why like Peter being unmasked in that moment is really important for Frank, where it's like, oh, he sees his own kids.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, you look like, he was like, you look like what I thought you would look like. You look like a good kid.
Yeah.
And that creates that dynamic between the two of them, where it's like the Punisher is an adult. This is like a child. I mean, they're like in real life, John Bernthal and like Tom Holland are friends. Yeah. I learned this from Dorothy, who's been getting like every TikTok under the sun about Spider-Man. John Bernthal helped Tom Holland land Spider-Man.
Crazy.
They were in a Crusader movie before about like Irish monks trying to get a holy relic back from something in 2017, and apparently John Bernthal helped Tom Holland to land Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I do not remember what it's called. It's like you can, if you just look up John Bernthal Tom Holland movie, you can find it. I'm highly considering watching it. So yeah, they were like friends before Spider-Man. John Bernthal deserves a Punisher movie.
Yeah, well, he has a show and such.
He's got like 2 seasons of a show, but like we need a the show is great.
Yeah.
And also apparently this is pushing a lot of people to go watch The Punisher, and I was like, tough.
Sarah was like my favorite character was Frank in this.
Tough turn. It's a very different experience. The end of season 1 is Frank ripping a guy's face off with a broken mirror.
Yeah.
And it's like a visceral screaming, it's a bad sequence. Yeah. It is, but yes, this movie was awesome. It's a lot of fun. I also didn't think I was gonna, I love Black Widow. And this.
Oh, really?
I love Black Widow. I love Florence Pugh for Black Widow. I like that she's like really leaning into like the Russian roots kind of thing. But them being like, oh well, I do a big potato. You do a little baby potato. I was like, you guys had to combine the effort of 6 of the new Avengers to flip a rock. Like a piece of concrete, like it took all of you to push it off. Like Spider-Man fought the Hulk in this movie here. That feels like
space.
Yeah, that feels like big potatoes for me here personally. Do you want to talk about the post-credit scene?
Not really.
What is it about?
I think it's about Doomsday. People were saying it's like Spider-Man's gonna do. I don't know. I don't know enough about Doomsday. I was just hearing what people were saying in the theater.
Yeah,
it's that Doctor Doom, is creating a thing called Battle World.
Okay.
And that's the end of this is showing that Peter is going to be like in whatever dimension or planet or whatever that they're going to fight Doctor Doom in.
Okay, so then it's like Spider-Man will return. I'm assuming in Doomsday.
Yeah.
They don't say in Doomsday, it just will return.
Yeah.
Dorothy is so excited for Doomsday. I am not at all. I haven't seen Loki season 2. I haven't seen She-Hulk. I haven't seen the one where Hulk has a baby. I haven't seen the offspin of
She-Hulk.
Is that the one where he's got a kid? Hulk's got a kid in it?
I don't know.
I think Hulk has a kid. I haven't seen the spin-off of
I haven't seen The Flash.
I haven't seen Echo. I haven't seen I think they made a new Jessica Jones season. I haven't. I don't think I've seen the new Daredevil season. I haven't seen the Daredevil. I know so little about what I need to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like Marvel is up its own ass enough to think that everyone is caught up.
And also they're adding X-Men.
Yes, and they're also adding the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, which I've seen the Fantastic Four once. It was fine. It wasn't good enough to be like, we gotta get them in the we gotta get them in the Avengers.
Them in here.
Yeah.
The problem is Reed Richards is like the smartest man ever, so they need him.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they added Jean Grey into this specifically so they could have Jean Grey in the battle against Doom?
She probably won't be.
You don't think
they're
so?
They're probably saving her for like
they're doing the X-Men
shit.
They're doing the X-Men though.
No, but they're probably saving her for like whatever the first like official X-Men movie will be.
I guess they gotta. Every time I see the Doomsday trailer and I see Ian McKellen. When I see Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen in there reprising their roles as like 87-year-old men who can like barely touch each other's hands.
Right.
I'm like, we need to let these guys go. We need to let these guys go so soon. They did release the castings for X-Men though. Did you see?
Oh, no. I'll wait, I guess.
To see the castings?
I guess you could tell me.
It's pretty dope. So, has almost the full X-Men cast locked down here. Is a Reddit post.
Is Wolverine in it?
That is a good question. Actually, I don't entirely know.
He should be played by Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny? The musical artist?
No. Who are you thinking
I'm thinking Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Who's Tom Kenny?
No, I'll do a funnier one.
Okay, good.
Because that didn't land. Danny DeVito seems too easy.
That would be great. That would be height accurate.
I'm the Wolverine.
That's me. I'm the Wolverine, baby. You throw me in, I eat the trash. Wait, no. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Jose retweeted something, and
Jose has been doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like where he's doing those news things. I keep thinking it's not him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll check this out, and I see it's Sam, and I'm like, it got me.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't have looked.
He's
if
like,
I knew
follow me
it was
for
him.
your news, and I'm like, you're getting me every time. It's where I get
every
all my
time
info.
I swipe. Like it's working. Let me grab the food for Sarah.
All right, so should we get to our game here?
What's our game?
Well, we have a bunch of games here. Stank says, hey, sorry, games for this week are just some old games from earlier, but I have a few. He's got Anime Tinder Profiles Part 2, Worst Case Scenario, Animated Live Action Part 2. Who did it better, Epic or Anime?
Let's do a best case scenario.
Okay.
I like that one.
Best case scenario. Well, that's worst case scenario. I have worst case scenario.
That's what I mean.
You want to do worst case scenario here. All right, we'll be doing worst case scenario, animated live action part 2, and then our Patreon game will be the Oh, admittedly, this is the one I'm less sure of. I was going to say the fan theory game, but Stank feels as though he's scared of that one.
Okay.
So maybe our Patreon game will be who did it better, epic or anime?
Sure.
Yeah. Because you're interviewing people. Well, I guess that was he was in an epic. He was in
Not related to anything.
not related at all. No. Which will you be talking that on the podcast? You'll be shouting them out.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So let's get into our game here. Worst case scenario, animated live action part 2. This is actually a lot of fun. Part 1, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I love this.
Alrighty.
Today, we're playing Anime Worst Case Scenario, where we're discussing what the worst case scenario would be if an anime were adapted into a live action. Unnecessary. Never necessary.
My mouth is so full.
Yeah, I know. You stuffed it.
Oh.
Why are you shocked? You drank your fries, and then you were like, how'd food get in here?
How'd this get to the brim here? At least I'm being polite.
All right. What is the worst case scenario for a My Hero Academia live action adaptation? A, they think Bakugo is too mean, so instead, he and Deku are kind and close childhood friends and always have been.
So this is the Sokka scenario here.
Kinda, yeah. B, Deku isn't born quirkless. They ignore him inheriting All Might's power. He's just a kid with a powerful quirk trying to be the best hero.
See that? I mean, the first one is like, okay, cool, we're destroying the character arc of like one of people's most beloved characters. The second one is just we've changed the story entirely.
You can't make more than like, well, even like, what's All Might? Just a guy who has similar powers?
Like, just like a hero at the end of his career,
Yeah.
right? Like, because like he has to be fading for some reason.
You can't get more than 5 movies out of it, or seasons.
Yeah.
Because then it becomes really important that All for One is like shared among things.
100%. Yeah.
You can't get to All for One.
Yeah, without the connection to All Might, yes.
Or C, it gets bought by Disney and is made a part of the MCU. Coming in 2030, Marvel's Avengers 7, Our Hero Academia.
Let's not sit here and act like My Hero Academia is any less cheesy than anything Marvel has done in the last decade.
It's way better quality.
You think so? We just sat here and
100%.
extolled about how Brand New Day was the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, they make one good movie in 20 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, My Hero Academia is so much better than 98% of the MCU.
100%. Well, especially recently, because the MCU just keeps getting exponentially bigger and also exponentially worse.
Yeah.
So it's like every new thing
It's
they put.
always been bad, honestly.
Truly.
Because Iron Man 1's great.
Yes.
Thor's bad.
Though most of the Thors are bad.
Most of
I'd say 3 out of them are bad.
Most of Phase 1 is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers is good.
Yes.
Avengers 2 is bad.
Ultron?
Ultron's bad.
It's fine. Civil War's good.
There is so, like, when you take into consideration how many fucking movies there are.
Oh, yeah.
The number of good ones is so low.
The hit rate is low.
So to be like, oh, the MCU is better than My Hero,
Mm-hmm.
you're telling me a franchise that conservatively has like 4 out of 20 like great films.
Yeah.
Is
Especially
better.
with the budget they have, too.
Yeah, with the budget they have, it's like whatever the number is, like it'd be like 8 out of 40 Marvel films are like good to great. And then you're gonna say that's better than a show that has like, I'd say like 5 out of 8 great
seasons. Yeah. Like 6, 7, and like parts of 5 aren't great. Everything else is like masterclass.
Yeah.
That's very fair. But that being said, if Disney bought it, you understand the live action will get a ton of money. You know?
Despite everything I just said, I could find a way to be hype about it.
Right? Like, it's like if Disney bought
Be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
like,
crazy.
okay, cool. Like, you know how to make a character swing around using webs. You know, like Deku basically just becomes, dude, Sarah will eat. You know, fucking tape elbows are gonna make him the main character of everything.
Yeah, look,
Disney's been making movies about animals, people talking to animals for fucking 70 years.
it would be so ridiculous that it'd be like my most anticipated project ever. If they were like, Deku will return in Avengers Doomsday.
That would be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
That
And
would honestly not be their worst idea. I don't know why they've never Mostly because, like, what a pain in the ass that would be. But could you imagine?
Oh, eating other properties?
Dude, if Disney bought, like, rights to Demon Slayer
Well,
and it was
they've
like...
already done... I mean, they have Star Wars, and, like, Luke's not in Marvel.
True.
And I think it's because they know
my God, you're right, that
people would hate that.
That would be genuinely insane if, like, yeah, they sling ring and fucking... You hear... That would be so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that'd be really funny.
That would make it'd be like a big explosion that has no lasting fire.
Yeah.
Like, people would be crazy about it. You get every reactor, like, talking about it for, like, a month. And then they'd be like, hey, can we never go back to when we did that?
Yeah.
Like,
It'll be like the Star Wars Christmas special. We'll just forget it ever happened.
worst case scenarios, probably
That's a really good Minnesota.
Deku isn't quirkless.
Yeah, I 100% agree. We've just lost the plot of the entire show here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's the worst case scenario for a Demon Slayer live action? They want to add an animal pet sidekick that is cute and marketable. So they make Inosuke their cute pig companion instead of a person. Kind of like a Waddles.
Man.
Yeah.
Change Inosuke to Zenitsu, and it's actually the best case scenario.
That is 100%. If you made Zenitsu like a porcupine or something, like a Joltog.
And just put, like, a sword in his mouth.
I was like, with Inosuke, I was like, just give a boar a sword. It's kind of the same thing.
Man, that'd be horrendous.
Yeah. Since the Demon Slayers have no real elemental powers, they don't add those effects to save money and avoid having to CGI all of that. So it's normal sword fighting with no elemental effects.
Here's the thing.
That could be kind of sick.
If they get, like, the best team of choreographers,
Yeah.
like, if they make this change and everyone's pissed about it, but unanimously everyone is like, I have to admit, this is the best
It's like
sword
Kill
fighting
Bill
in
level
cinema.
sword fighting. You're like,
Yeah.
I can live with this.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, this is like Christopher Nolan's Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that would be kind of sick, actually. They deep fake Michael Jackson's face into the Muzan actor so that Michael Jackson can play Muzan. I mean, they'd probably
so
just
ridiculous.
They'd probably just get the guy who did the biopic. Honestly,
Yeah, his cousin. Who was that?
was it actually
He's
Michael?
related to him.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or it's something like his nephew.
None of these are awful.
Honestly, B is a good case scenario.
Yes.
'Cause if they were adapting it, I wouldn't trust them to put the money or time into making the effects look
100%,
good. I
yeah.
bet it'd look like garbage.
Yeah, they would be very CG'd. It would look like Dragon Ball Evolution, probably,
Yeah.
where it's like wispy kind of like aura. It would look ugly.
I can't even trust Marvel nowadays to put out like a
Yeah.
movie with good CGI.
Dude, I've been rewatching the Transformers recently, and we have regressed
Oh, yeah.
as society. The CGI in that movie, it's the best there's ever been. I don't get how we've moved backwards.
Transformers 1 looks crazy. Pirates of the Caribbean 2 is like the best looking movie
It
ever.
is insane. Also, I mean, there was so much practical as well, but like it is insane.
Not really.
Dude, they are the
Well, the
fucking
ships, but-
Davy Jones, his CGI is so good.
Yeah.
That entire crew is like CGI and practical. It's
That's
fucking
what I'm
nuts.
saying, yeah.
Yeah. Worst case scenario is that they make Inosuke cute and marketable.
Yeah.
I would say. I would
Just
say that's
removing a character.
a very good
Yeah.
character here.
All right, what is the worst case scenario for a Spy Family live action adaptation? A, to be more mature, they age up Anya to high school and make it a Euphoria style drama as Anya tries to flirt her way into Damien's clique.
It's more like Mean Girls, but
I don't
yeah.
need to read the rest.
Yeah, that is about as bad as it gets. Yeah.
That's crazy. They would do that if this was coming out in like 2010.
Yeah, 100%.
2010 was the era where they were like, everyone needs to be older than they are.
Easy A, blah.
Hey, what does that have to do with?
Oh, I'm thinking about spots where like we were like trying to get into cliques, kind of like those kind
I'm
of.
talking about like the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar, where
Oh yes.
they're aged up. I'm talking about Ender's Game, where Ender Wiggin is meant to be 6 in the book and
Yes.
he's like 15 in the movie.
I could
Percy
imagine.
Jackson.
True. Also that. Yeah. I feel the new Percy Jackson they did it, but definitely in the old one, 100%.
Well, the old one, he's aged up, I'm saying.
Yeah. Is he? I haven't seen the
He's
old
like
one.
16.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I was a Hunger Games boy. But yeah, I think it was just because they were like, man, kids are really bad at acting. Like Ender's Game, like, oh, let's build this entire movie around a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like if it's not a Christmas movie, unfortunately, it's probably not going to work out.
Yeah, he's a 6-year-old who has to fight.
Yeah.
B, they dumbed down Anya to make her a more accurate 4-year-old. The movie focuses more on Lloyd and Yor instead of Anya.
So buddy daddies.
Those are buddy daddies.
Yeah, literally buddy daddies to a T.
At some point in the movie, Lloyd says, "What are we? Some kind of spy X family?" And he says the X.
Fuck, that would be if it was bought by Disney.
That would rip.
That's the best case
I'd
scenario.
stand up and I'd cheer.
100%. Like when they say the title, you just gotta be like, let's fucking, we did it. It's the first one,
it's
for sure.
Anya.
Yeah. It would be definitely, like I said, that's more Mean Girls than it is Euphoria style. But like if you wanted to say full Euphoria style, that's nightmarish. That's so bad. That's so bad. I don't want a mind reader in the Euphoria world. All right.
Yeah, true.
What's the worst case scenario if you're a Don live action here?
A mind reader in the Euphoria world, she's just like, all right, gotta find the smartest kid in the class to cheat on this test. What's crack?
She's like, this is the quietest room I've ever been. Everyone's on fentanyl? Where are they getting it? All right, what's the worst case scenario for a Don live action here? They think it's too immature to have Okarun lose his balls, so instead he loses his hands. It'd be so much easier for him to illustrate. They'd be like, fucking look. Like,
Yeah, I feel like the point is that everybody's like, whatever. Like, you barely think about it. He's
Yeah.
like, you barely think about it.
Fucking every time I look down, my gold balls are gone.
You should lose his face.
Yeah, he's like, he's gotta get it back one piece at a time, like a Mr. Potato Head.
B, they don't give any of the yokai backstories or depth. It's just about two kids who hunt monsters.
So it's just,
I see.
it's just the Scooby-Doo, but like just Scooby-Doo with
Their
less
own.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like Acro Silky doesn't get that backstory and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So we're just like, get her out of here.
Or C, they don't like that all the aliens and yokai try to assault children for their banana organs. So instead, they want actual bananas. That almost wasn't crazy bad, and then it became like...
Here's the thing, it's a real give and take where it's like, okay, cool, like we don't have to like strip like Mao or Momo out of all of her clothes, but at the same time they're like, give me the sweet yellows. Like I don't
Give me those nanners.
Yeah, don't minify fucking
Yeah.
Don for me here. Fuck, none of these are great.
I think A's not
A's
that
really
awful.
funny. A's actually...
A's funny, and if the implication is that the rest of the story is the same,
Yeah.
I can take it.
Yeah, 100%. I can just deal with Okarun trying to open doors with his nubs. He's like, please, get them back for me.
It's also funny if the implication is that the rest of the story stays the same, that they're like, that's where we draw the line, but
Yeah.
everything else stays.
Yeah, they're like, episode 1, they're like, blow the clothes off the teenager. But if we bring up balls, what is this, 4 kids dub here?
It's probably C.
Oh, I was going to say B.
Really?
They don't give the yokai backstories? Yeah, no, 100%.
You're right. That is probably the worst.
All right. What is the worst case scenario for the Assassination Classroom live action here? They don't want to CGI Koro Sensei all the time, so they just make him a yellow-colored man, no tentacles. That's. I mean, he's just like a bad cosplay of SpongeBob at Comic-Con. Like he's just screaming. He's just super fast, screaming around people. At that point, just make him a teacher.
They make him do the face.
Yeah. It's just, and they make him change color. Guys that come in and like paint his new face on him all the time.
That's sick. And he's just, the whole time, they're like, all right, cut. And he's like, build me a helmet. Just give me a mask.
Please, I'll take a dodgeball. Just cut the bottom out.
I don't need to be CGI.
Yeah.
He doesn't move his face.
We could do this in practical. Yeah, they're like stitching the corners of his mouth up. All right. To make it more mature, instead of being about middle schoolers learning to assassinate Koro Sensei, it's about a military group training and learning to assassinate him. It's kind of sick. Yeah, it's kind of throw some military propaganda in there. That's awesome.
That's my kind of bad adaptation.
No, 100%.
You don't.
It's the JDSF trying to assassinate this dude. 100%. Why not?
What's a JDSF?
Japanese Defense Special Force.
Dispatch.
They're not allowed to have an army, so they have to have a defense force.
What have you seen? Do you know anything about Monster Hunter?
I know. I played it once and it made me sad.
For sure, that's fair.
I don't like that they limp. I literally.
They limp and you're just hunting them for sport.
I need armor. And I was like, we wouldn't if we weren't killing these things.
Armor for what? The things I ripped the armor off of.
I was like killing like a big old bird one and it started limping away. I undownloaded the game.
Well, you know what the bit is, right?
Yeah.
The Monster Hunter movie is such a hilarious idea.
I didn't even know there's a Monster Hunter movie.
Look it up.
Okay.
It's by the guy who made the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, okay.
The Hack.
Boy, oh boy, that guy got a lot of chances. He got so many chances to be.
It's an isekai.
This came out in 2020?
Came out so recent.
It's the fucking woman from. Yeah, listen, I love when a director loves an actor.
It's his wife.
That makes so much more sense. Yes.
It is a literal isekai about a modern day U.S. military group.
Good.
That gets sucked into a portal and they have to become monster hunters. And they have like a buggy with a Lewis gun on it and everything.
Why?
It's because that gets sucked in too.
Okay, go. Why did the buggy have from a modern day? They were like in Afghanistan, being like, yeah, we're down to crank power here. I'm sorry. That's crazy. I cannot believe this came out. There's like 2 pictures. Like legitimately.
No one saw it.
This is insane. It looks like
that's what I'm saying. They would make this change.
it looks like it cost money. Like that's the thing. This looks like it cost money to make.
That's because
Ron Perlman's in it. Ron Perlman's in it.
It doesn't cost money.
T.I.'s in it.
It doesn't cost money.
No, T.I. definitely. 2020 T.I. did not cost money.
That's so funny.
That's great.
That's why I'm saying they would make this change. Like they would be like,
oh yeah.
And you know what's funny though? All you need is Kill, the movie version of that, kind of also does that.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, where they're like, he's actually in his 30s, and he this and that, and it's like the manga, which I read in its entirety because I have a weird management of my time.
Yes.
Is like about this edgy as fuck 16-year-old.
Yeah, real Sasuke archetype. Yeah.
So it's worked before. Like people didn't mind that.
Oh, 100%. But also a lot of people didn't even know that Edge of Tomorrow was adapted from an anime.
Yeah. Or C, they don't like showing children wielding guns and knives, so the weapons specially designed to kill Koro-sensei are dodgeballs they have to hit him with.
It's
like baby geniuses.
They're using airsoft bullets.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're not even real guns. They're like anti-Koro based plastic. Like that's like it's like there's never even like a real knife in the entire equation here. I'm gonna say, man, the yellow guy's really funny. The dodgeball thing just kind of ruins it. The other 2 just don't ruin it enough.
The dodgeball thing implies that it's like a baby geniuses style, like quirky, you know, where they're like,
it's dodgeball. It's Dodgeball's sequel.
Yeah, well,
they're getting Ben Stiller out, and they're like, we need the best dodgeballers.
I feel like it implies that the tone of it is going to be like, let's show them that kids know a thing or two about
100%.
fucking murder.
Yeah, about murdering aliens here.
Yeah. So
and it's like the moon turns into a big dodgeball. Yeah, it's
like Sasuke's fucking final jutsu.
Oh,
where
yeah,
it turns it into a big pellet that can kill him and crashes it
just
into the
throws it onto the classroom.
Yeah, the dodgeball one probably. All right. What is the worst case scenario in a link-click live-action adaptation? I'm gonna be honest, this should also be a slam dunk.
Oh my god, this is so easy.
If you adapt link-click into a live-action and you botch it,
yeah.
Regardless of how good the movie is, even if it's a 5, it's a 1.
100%.
This should be easy.
It's literally the most primed to be alive. There's no crazy things happening whatsoever. All you need is like really good martial artists.
Yeah.
Because they throw fucking hands in Link Click.
It's weird that you need good martial artists.
For the we jump into photos anime.
The choreography in Link Click is like borderline jujutsu, guys.
That sequence in season 2 when they're fighting in the hospital is like, to this day, I'm like, that is the gold standard.
All right, worst case scenario. They remove the photo aspect of their power system. The boys can just...
they're like, you know what? I'm willing myself to the earthquake.
Yeah.
That would also just change their dynamic so much because like one of them knows what's going to happen and the other doesn't, right?
Yeah. B, it's too episodic for a movie, so they remove the earthquake arc, remove the child kidnapper arc, just do the final mission as an intro to their powers, and jump to saving their friend from the big bad arc.
I don't even remember what that is. Is that the pink hair? Like
I only remember the shit getting cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say like those are the big ones. Yeah.
It's the end of season 1, I think, where they kidnap her.
Oh yeah. And then like there's like the whole boat sequence and
and it leads into the serial killer.
Yeah.
Or instead of high-fiving each other to enter a photo, they have to shake hands.
That's just genuinely nothing.
I can't believe he didn't say, you know what one of these should have been?
What?
That it takes place in America and their names are like John Linkler and Ralph Click.
Yeah, something like that. Like, of course, we're the Link Click agency. They're a detective agency. They're not even like working in like a photo shop.
Yeah.
They're like, the Link Click agency. Nice to meet you. And it's like, no, don't touch my hand. And then they send somebody back in time. Like,
can't touch anyone.
It's always the earthquake. Why do you think so many people died?
Yeah.
I don't know. The worst one's probably the boys can just time travel one, I would think.
Yeah.
Like, that just changes the dynamic so much here. All right, what's the worst case scenario for a Death Note live action? To make it more grounded, they remove all the Shinigami stuff. Light just finds a magic notebook, and it's L versus Light without any supernatural elements.
That's not
terrible.
that bad.
No.
It suck, but it's like...
Yeah. I feel-
Ryuk's just there for commentary.
Exactly. Ryuk's just there to bitch about not getting enough apples. Like, that's
Yeah.
literally his whole thing.
Yeah.
And
like,
then there's,
It wouldn't not change... Rin?
Red. Yeah.
It wouldn't not change it. Like,
Yeah.
it would change the story, but not in a way that it's like... If there's no Death Note, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Like, or like L is replaced by an entire police force,
Yeah,
something like
right.
that. Like that'd be way worse. For the whole show to fit in one movie, they kill off L in the first 30 minutes to give Nier enough screen time to beat Light. That's bad.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be really bad. They're like, hey, no one likes Nier. Let's redeem him.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, that was the wrong idea. Actually, the Netflix live action Death Note is the worst case scenario.
It's probably B.
I think it's
You
probably
came up with something worse.
Yeah, that is 100% worse. Killing off Light to spend more time with Nier would be wild.
You mean L?
Or killing off.
Yeah.
I hate that they're the same. I hate that they're almost the same. It
They
always.
should've- when L died, they should have introduced a new antagonist that was two L's.
Yeah.
Call him Yi.
Yeah, or like Lie. Like there's like L-I-G. Like they're like L-I-G-H. And they're like, have fun tripping over that one.
I can't believe they didn't call Nier Dark.
That-
You know, like,
God.
if you're gonna give him fuck up the ending.
If you're gonna give him a name that's just a thing, make him dark. That's genius. It's the second one for sure. What's the worst case scenario for the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood live action? The doorway portal to God is a bit much for them, so they ground it by making King Bradley the big and bad, and he's just a corrupt king with powers.
So there's no homunculi?
There's no homunculi. But also, if we're not doing the door, then like, what's going on with Ed and Al?
Yeah.
You know, like, why do they lose their body?
Yeah.
It's like completely breaking. Like, how did we make the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
What was the thing in the jar that became Xerxes, that became fucking father? That, you know, like, there's like too many. That just erases the entire story, essentially. To avoid having to CGI Al every scene, Al is not in a suit of armor. He's just a regular guy. The story has changed to the boys seeking a Philosopher's Stone to bring their mom back.
I could see them doing that. Here's the thing.
Also, just put a guy.
Give him armor.
Yeah, put a guy in a suit. Get the Thor Bjornsson and then fucking dub him with a child's voice.
Yeah, he's like canonically in armor. No one's gonna think it's weird if the armor is like proportional to a real man.
100%. Like, that's like, it is a man's suit of armor. Everyone's like, Al's the Full Metal Alchemist because he's big.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna be like, yeah, no, how dare he be a man? They want more romance moments between Ed and Winry, so they kill off Al in the first 10 minutes, and Winry is who accompanies Ed everywhere else. That is almost worse than them just axing truth as a concept.
Yeah, that's true. I guess A is technically the worst because it's a different show
It's just
entirely.
truly story breaking. Yes.
I do love the idea that they're like, no, Al, Winry needs more stage time.
Yeah, we need to like really get the ship going here.
Yeah.
That would be
You know, it'd be like I could really see them doing.
what?
It's not Al.
Uh-huh.
It's not his brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's Winry who like helped him with the thing when they were kids. And so it's Ed and Winry's in the suit. And
Yes.
he's like, I'm gonna bring you back, Winry, and then we can kiss.
Yeah. He's like, I'm trying to feel your hand again or something
Yeah.
like that. And she's like, me too.
Yeah.
That would be, I could absolutely seeing them doing that as like a way. Cause like Ed and Winry are definitely like cobbled together, but also because like not every story has to be about romance. Like it's like a very complex religious story we're tackling here. It doesn't have to be about Ed and Winry falling in love.
I was thinking about Al the other day.
Oh.
One of the funniest bits of Full Metal Alchemist is that seemingly every morning Ed wakes up and is like, good morning, Al. And Al, who has been up the whole night, is like, when are we getting our bodies back, brother?
Literally.
I can't take another restless sleep.
Literally, he just sits there and watches him sleep all night. And it's like, oh, I had the weirdest dream. He's like, what's that like?
He just wakes up and
Oh,
violins
you
kicking.
had a nightmare? I live one, motherfucker. Yeah.
I love the actual funniest thing is every time Ed is like, we both lost our bodies. Both.
Do it.
Both.
Do it.
Yeah.
There's literally a full body representation of me in a white room that exists as purgatory right now.
Yeah.
I am blood in a suit of armor, you motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna have to say the first one.
Yeah.
A. All right, cool. That brings us to our best boy.
Do you have news?
I do have news. The 9th Jedi is coming out in 2 days here.
Wow, how'd you hear about that?
Dude, I don't know. I was just like scrolling Jose's TikTok page, and I was just like for my all my news here.
Yeah.
And you know, I just boom, he put me on blast. He put me on game. The 9th Jedi.
You know, I can't even be mad because that's probably how I found out.
Yeah, probably. You just didn't even realize that that's how you got the information.
Blimp. Yeah, it looks cool.
It does look cool. It
I
looks very
like
cool.
Star Wars Visions a lot.
Star Wars Visions was awesome. I just like, there's so much episodic content where it's like, whether it's Secret Level or Visions or Love, Death, and
Oh,
Robots.
you mean anthology?
What?
Anthology.
Anthology,
Not
yeah.
episodic.
Not episodic, yeah. There's so much anthology stuff where I'm like, sometimes, like when you watch Secret Level and you're like, oh, that Warhammer 40K episode was the best thing I've ever interacted with in my entire life. I would like the whole season of that, please and thank you. And they're like, well, what if we did a cute little like zombie one that you like we're like, what if we made Pac-Man a serial killer? And it's like, no, I'd prefer the Warhammer one actually. I'm really happy that we're just getting high level like Star Wars anime that's like stuck to a storyline here.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked that short. And it is good that they're like, this is the one people liked. Let's make a full thing of it.
Yeah.
And it's a limited series, so it's going to be like, I think 8 episodes or something.
Okay.
But there is a big difference from doing like a short to like a feature.
Yeah.
I mean, even like personally, if No Supers got 12 million views on YouTube and
Yeah.
people are like, I love everything about this unanimously, there's no dislikes, make it a full feature, I would still be like, yeah, like, I'd be like, whoop.
Oh, this was super written to be 8 minutes long.
Yeah, like even if everyone was like, there's not a thing we disliked about it, we trust you completely, I'd be like, don't.
Yeah, you're like, this actually really can only get worse for me now that we're talking about it.
This is so different.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, 100%.
My news is that Children of Blood and Bone is a movie coming out.
Okay.
With it's based on a YA fantasy novel.
Okay, good.
That's like
Those still come out?
that's why it's my news.
Huge.
Guess how many views the trailer got in 4 days?
2 million.
You want to take one more guess?
21 million.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rein you in, actually.
Okay.
16 million
I was
views.
pretty close with my second one.
That's so I saw that, and I was like, this fucker telling me YA is dead
I got it.
because he's 28 or whatever.
29.
29.
30 in a couple of weeks here.
That's what I mean. Start a sentence with I think. If I die tomorrow and you take one lesson away from me, it's just to be like, it's just to stop being like, here's a fact that I came up with.
This is a thing that I know without a doubt. And then I get like 12 emails being like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it's really stupid.
One of my biggest stressors of just knowing you
Yes.
is knowing that anytime One Piece comes up and I'm like, oh, did that happen? And you're like, yeah.
Well, I know One Piece very well.
Well, I'm just anytime I blindly trust you on a thing I don't know about.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it got 60 million views. People are excited, obviously. However, the only thing I know about this is that the author hated being on set and hates the project.
Good.
So it seems like it's
So
not
kind of
gonna
like
be
how
good.
Avatar: The Last Airbenders
Yeah.
showrunners were like,
Airbender.
yeah,
Get your air! Get your air!
they air-vended that shit to Nickelodeon and then unfortunately had to walk away from it.
Yeah,
I guess
and then-
Netflix.
Air vented their grievances.
Yes.
Yeah, so Children of Blood and Bone. The
Aren't
author doesn't
old
like
Children of Blood and Bone?
it. Bazinga, for
Thanks.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I'll watch it. I'll get back into YA novels.
Don't have to.
I gotta
No,
learn.
that's
I gotta
not
learn.
what anyone's
I'm
done.
reading that. I'm reading King of Mysteries or whatever. Fucking
Lord of Mystery?
That's the one.
That's not YA.
Mysteries Incorporated. I'm just saying things I need to learn.
I know. Stop.
I'm saying things that I'm ignorant about.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Yeah.
As your friend, I'm trying to rein in you just saying things.
No, it's fair. That's very fair.
Best boy?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
Why?
I'm a suggestion.
Okay.
I'd like a 1 in 40% chance of being correct.
Because of the Karibo on my ankle?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I've never seen it.
I'm just guessing.
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Do you have a best boy? Which will give me time to think about my best boy?
Sure. Mine'll be The Con the Musical.
Oh.
That's what I've been promoting.
Mm-hmm. You and J.K. Simmons.
Me and J.S. Crinkle.
Okay, well, that as well.
If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I have had the pleasure of interviewing J.S. Crinkle, who is the author of a book series, fictional book series, that I wish I remembered the name of.
Good.
Regardless, all of this is in promotion to a musical coming to Broadway by the writer of the music behind Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, Sam Haft. So that's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it not? It's not going to be like Dixie Pop lore kind of thing.
No,
it's going to
no.
be its own
thing. It's a musical about conventions. Like,
oh.
yeah, which is like a genius idea to like
100%.
corner Tumblr and shit.
Yeah.
And
Artist Alley, I come to find you.
That's
shit.
it. That's pretty much it.
I'm fucking sweaty. Yeah, I can do that.
That's the bit.
Yeah.
But so J.S. Crinkle is played by Richard Horvitz, who voices Moxie in Hell of a Boss. He was Invader Zim. He was Billy from Billy and Mandy.
Oh, you didn't tell me he was Invader Zim.
Yeah.
You told me he was Billy and Moxie.
Yeah.
That would have had my interest right there.
So it was awesome getting to meet him and like riff off him. He's
Did you tell him to do the
incredibly
Billy voice? Because I would have asked for the Billy voice.
No,
devastating.
I like try so hard to come off as like chill and like I don't know who the famous person I'm talking to is.
Good, yeah.
There was like a part where, because he's dressed as George R.R. Martin
Yes.
in it, and I was like, and he was just like making me laugh, like I was flubbing takes because he would just like say some insane shit, and I was like, I'm so sorry, you like, I was like, it's so hard, you look like a big sailor baby.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad, and I was like, I didn't mean to call you a big sailor baby, but you look like the sailor that gives Billy that cursed chocolate.
Oh my God,
in
yes.
the Billy and Mandy
Yeah.
episode, and that was my like.
Or anybody from Fuck Not Gumball. What was the one that was even worse than Gumball? Flapjack, yeah. Or anybody from Flapjack, yes.
But I was like, I like dropped a Billy and Mandy reference, and I was like, yeah, like I love that episode and this and that, and he was like, oh yeah, and he started talking about it. But like, if I reveal that I know someone who's famous, that's how I prefer to do it. It's
That's
just
fair.
like, oh, I love that thing.
Oh.
You know your best boy should be.
No.
Have you heard bad acting?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't think we were rolling.
That's okay.
I had
We're
so
keeping
much.
it.
I
We're
still have so much bread in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Your best boy should be Machine Gun Kelly's new JJK song.
Dude, JJK with Yuki Chiba, dude.
Dude, it's just saying shit.
Oh, it's literally it's a word from an anime and then the anime in case you didn't pick it up.
It's not even like fucking. What is it like? I've heard
It's SEO maxing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's 100%. If I say the name of every anime, I will get into the algorithm of every person who's looking for these anime.
It's so funny. It's not like he's making like clever puns
No.
out of the anime or anything.
It's like he fed every Rustage song into an AI and was like, make me the greatest anime song of all time.
He goes, JJK, I'm going Gojo.
Yep.
That's sick.
That's
they gotta say that in season
Dude,
5.
if like Gojo pans the camera, lifts up his bandana, and like, time to go Gojo. The story complete. Don't even adapt the rest of it.
Dude, every season of JJK, they do like an intentional meme. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
Like this season, it's that one.
Yeah.
Previous season,
For those of you listening at home, we're talking about the Naoita And now we tell like multi-punch when he's pushing back his hair.
Season 2, it was Nanami pulling the hair back.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was another one in season 2.
Oh, there's tons.
There are tons. Yeah.
There's so many iconic moments. Gojo holding on to Hanami's horns.
Yeah.
Like, it was, season 2 was horny.
I'd love if season 4, he's like, going Gojo.
That'd also be a very Gojo thing to do.
He goes, JJK, I'm going Gojo.
Yep.
6-eye technique.
Whatever that means. Whatever, like, is he saying he can see far? Like, if he was he was like, listen, my money's so long, I need the 6 eyes to see the end of it. Like, that, I get. Like, that's a bar I get. You're just saying you're going Gojo and then saying the name of the thing.
I'm going Gojo mode.
Yeah, it was like, cool, good. Did you just Google the name Gojo and go for the first result here?
Demon Slayer, Katana Slice. All demigods must bleed.
What does that mean?
That's also, that's like a mistranslation.
Yes, like all demons must bleed?
Demigods?
What demigods in Demon Slayer?
Yeah, dude's watching Demigod Killer.
I know, but like also like what could he possibly be referencing, you know?
I don't know. Chainsaw Man, I'm the rap devil. Who the fuck trying me? And then parentheses, who?
Who's trying? Oh god, it's the other rap devil over there.
The rap devil one's funny because people have brought up the fact that if Machine Gun Kelly's the rap devil, it means people are so afraid of his rapping.
It is manifested a fear. It's also kind of funny because Eminem called himself the rap god.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, also their beef. This is a what's it called? This is a callback because his diss track of Eminem is called Rap Devil.
Oh, really?
I believe.
Good.
Yes, yeah. And then Eminem's is Kill Shot.
Nice.
Hunter x Hunter. I'm like Killua going Godspeed.
I mean that works. That technically makes sense, but like as to what he's just saying he's doing things from anime. Like he might as well be like I'm like Kenjaku. I'm switching brains. Like
I'm Gaara. Sand.
Yeah. like what are we doing? What? You're just saying things. You're just listing a laundry list of anime things.
It's so funny. Call me Sakura. Pink.
Yeah. There's identifying features.
Yeah. It's so good. Also, I don't know how he says it, but he better say, I'm like Killua gone Godspeed.
Yeah, like that. But that would imply
some creativity.
That would imply a level of like we know what the fuck we're talking about here.
And it goes JJK, blood manipulate, Chozo gang affiliate.
What is that? Like, what is like? Are you manipulating? Like, are you being like, I'll shoot you up so many times you need Chozo to hold you together? Like that makes sense. You're just saying you manipulate blood. How?
Rhyme someone with thrombosis, coward.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah. Talk about the shower scene.
Mob in Tokyo. Could be a Mob
Psycho reference,
or Revengers,
or a fucking JJK thing.
Curse assimilate. Out of the underworld, we originate. Yeah. Fushiguro. All my dogs, Shikigami. That one's fresh.
All my dogs, like I guess, but like
it's like they're menaces.
I guess.
Or dead, and he's sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say all my dogs have fused together to make one bigger dog.
Yuji, shoot at them like Fuji. We don't hide the body. Yeah. I don't even get that.
We shoot at them like Fuji. Oh, like Fujifilm. Like with like the Fuji, like a camera. Like we shoot.
Look at you. I was thinking Mount Fuji.
No, like
is that a volcano?
No, yeah, it was like no. Well, yes and no, but like yeah, we shoot them like Fujifilm, but that would imply he's talking about piercing blood. I think.
Which he manipulates.
Yes.
God, it's the whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah,
There's more.
I'm sure there is.
Solo level up. I need the crystals.
We can't. We have to kill him. Like we have. Like listen,
I
hate when people are like L LARP. This is LARPing. Like this is actual LARPing.
It's so funny. He's just saying shit.
They need
Neon Genesis. We came with missiles. That one's cheap.
I don't
say literally any mech anime.
As in we like came because like Shinji comes on Asuka, not Asuka. I forget what her name is.
That's probably what he means.
Maybe, but that's a weird fucking thing to reference the beginning of the end of Evangelion.
I just love call me Goku tall.
Yeah. Coming Goku hair.
Yeah. Run it back. Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. Call me Yugi belts. When does Yuki Chiba get in here? Please and thank you.
I know. Give me a Joey Wheeler. They're all modern references, which also pisses me off. I guess not Neon.
No,
but
he literally just going through descending order of like what's popular. He's like 10 most popular anime, and then he's just making all those references.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
The next line is DBZ. What do you think he's gonna reference?
It's got to be like going Super Saiyan, right?
One more guess.
Kaioken.
Krillin Destructo Disc. Boom.
The ad-lib is boom? The ad-lib is boom? Krillin, the thing that cuts him in half? Oh my fucking God, dude.
Tapped in, Nine Tails. I'm going Naruto in this bitch. What does that mean, though? What does it mean you have 9 tails?
What does it mean tapped in? What does tapped in mean?
None of it is, well, tapped in. Yeah, related to something.
How is that related to Naruto at all?
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
like as in Naruto taps into Kurama's chakra, maybe?
That's so funny. Let me see if I can.
How fast do you think he wrote this? How fast did ChatGPT write this for him?
I know. I wish we turned it into a game earlier. I'm going Liu Kang with the kicks. I'm going Pickle Green with the Ricks.
You can't be. You cannot be. There's no way.
I wish. Genuinely, I wish. I wish I was joking. I wish I was that funny.
That was either masterfully quick. I was like, that's the best bit you've maybe ever pulled. That's insane. Because here's the thing. I don't think he knows that fucking
the Rick and Morty anime exists.
I don't think he knows the Rick and Morty anime exists.
You don't think he knows he accidentally is still on theme?
On anime theme here? Yes.
What does it mean to go Pickle Green
with the Ricks? I don't know. I stack my Pickle Green like Rick is right there.
I'm going Spike Knuckles on the mitts. He's not even
as in Spike Spiegel?
No, like
Spike Knuckles. Just Spike
the kid
now he's just out of anime that Google fed him. We should count. Does he reference 10 anime? Because it's definitely like 10 most popular anime.
1, 2, 3. Here, take out your fingers.
Okay.
JJK.
Yep.
Demon Slayer.
Yep.
Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yep.
JJK again.
Yep.
Oh
wait.
Not maybe Mob Psycho.
Okay.
Fushiguro's still JJK.
Yep.
Solo Leveling.
Yep.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. DBZ. Naruto. Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's so 9. He references 9 of the most popular anime of all time.
And then he goes, I'm going Goth Boy with the click. Goth Boy spelled Goth, one word, BOI.
As in like Blood Boy? I could see that also being like what MGK has trademarked himself, because he's like, I'm looking for an emo girl. I'm Goth Boy.
It could be like a streamer or like a VTuber.
As in like you're like there's a massive. I mean, listen, if he Goth Boy Click is a musical group, emo rap collective based in Los Angeles, California. It was formed in 2013 by Wicca Phase, Springs Eternal, Cold Heart, Ghost, and Horsehead.
Huge. That's sick.
Of course.
I wouldn't want to run into them in an alley.
No, I don't think I'd want to run into them into an alley either. Isn't Wicca like like witches? Like isn't it it's like a type of magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Wiccan.
Sure.
Like they're Wiccan sick.
They are Wiccan sick.
I got the Issey.
Okay.
Can you pronounce
Issei?
Issei Miyake on top of the Japanese denim to finish the fit.
I can't even begin.
I have no idea.
I can't even begin to tell you.
And then real quick, can you take your fingers out again?
Yeah.
We're at 9?
We're at 9?
I'm going Ryuk with the Death Note.
Okay, good.
You could die 2 on this list. In 32 bars, he finally manages to do one that makes sense in the context of a rap.
Like, hey, listen, I'll kill you like the Death Note. And it's from the story with death in the name.
The chorus, JJK, we go and fuck this whole city up.
Good.
That's the whole chorus.
Uh-huh.
Then verse 2 is all in Japanese.
I'm assuming that's Yuki Chiba.
Yeah, there's no translation. Then the outro is also Yuki Chiba, all in Japanese.
Thank God.
That's so funny.
I mean, that's just, I think Yuki Chiba was like, hey, MGK, can you come on my song? And he was like, I know you're Japanese. Let me do the only thing I know about Japanese culture.
That's awesome. awesome.
It's the worst.
This
He's
was
made
the
a
worst
lot of
attempt
bad
at
music.
anything.
It's the worst song I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a bad attempt
Oh,
at
yeah.
anything.
The thing is, it's like, you know, like Friday. You're like, it's Friday.
Yeah.
That's so bad, it's good. It's like the Madam Web.
Yeah.
This is just bad. It's just really bad.
It's mind-blowing.
It's truly like, it's insane that he is famous and paid for things.
Yeah.
He is a much better pop punk artist than he was ever a rapper.
Yeah.
And I think that's because it might be easier to make pop punk music.
I could do this better.
Oh!
Anyone could do this better.
You have to assume he just didn't assume that anyone was going to hear it or something. I don't know. It is awful.
It's just you gotta do something.
KSI song is better than this.
You just gotta do something more than the surface level. I named a thing and then a character from it.
Yes.
You know? I did better. I just remembered. I did an anime themed song
yes.
in my Epic the Musical first reaction video where they're like puns.
Yes, I mean, you also did a Nausicaa fucking music video.
Yeah.
Like, you have 100%. Your music video that I was in was
That
better
one,
than this.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
So that's sick.
So
I
you're
really
MGK.
enjoyed that.
You get to date Megan Fox now. Congratulations. You get to cheat on Megan Fox.
No one gets to.
No, that's fair. Yeah. I think they're still together after that happened, too.
I don't know. You're too tapped into them.
That's very fair. I bumped into him at Erewhon once, and I decided to be invested.
Whoa.
We were shooting. I was with Brad Padre, and we're shooting a thing, and all the girls went to ask MGK for a photo, and he was like, "Yeah," and Megan Fox was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, that's incredibly fair." Alrighty, that brings us to our favorite part of the podcast, love letters, where we go over to our love letters Discord.
All right, you look. I'm gonna see what that was.
Blast Boy asks, which anime character has a rogues gallery equal to Spider-Man?
We said Goku.
We said Goku.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
So we got Raditz. Well, I guess technically, if you want to go way back, we
Starting at Raditz is great.
I mean, that's.
No, I know you're
yeah,
right,
yeah.
but just even considering Raditz is funny.
No, I guess. Like, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's not like Rogue's Gallery for sure. But like, they all get
is.
defeated.
No, he is. I
Yeah.
just mean like the fact that Raditz was on your brain is funny to me. But yeah, you got King Piccolo.
King Piccolo, Mustard, the Sauce Boys. Come on.
Which one is that?
Mustard is from who's the guy who's immortal? Who's the guy who used the Dragon Ball to wish himself to be immortal?
If you fucking bring up Garlic Jr.
Garlic Jr., dog. Come on, the Mustard Boys. You know this. That's right there.
So when someone's like, "Hey, list Goku's villains," you go Raditz,
Mustard, Garlic Jr., Freezer. What's that movie where Piccolo? Tambourine, really good stuff. The hot one from
BoJack.
Yeah, BoJack. Good job.
Are you talking about the girl in the BoJack movie?
No. Your BoJack was a really good shout there. BoJack, because he's from the movie.
Yeah.
I was talking about the hot one from the Ginyu Force.
Who could you possibly?
One who turns into an alligator?
Zarbon is not in the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, you're right. Zarbon is
That's
not in the
why I'm
Ginyu
like, who?
Yeah, you know, very good points here.
Yeah, you know, Gildo, the hot one.
Gildo, the hot one, dude. The little green one? Yeah.
I love that you're like, the Ginyu Force. There's the sassy one.
Yeah.
The Australian.
Yeah, they're all adverbs, you know, like the gnomes.
Yeah, it's Goku, though.
It's 100% Goku.
His villains are so iconic.
Yeah.
In a way that, like, because I was like, is it Luffy? And obviously, I'm not that far in. But even where I am with Luffy, Arlong is for sure, like, a big memorable one.
Arlong, Crocodile.
100%. No one thinks about Wapple, though. I think. That's what I'm saying.
That's the Garlic Jr. of the One Piece universe, dude. Yeah, of course. Wapple.
But he's canon.
Yeah, no, 100%. Foxy Jones or whatever his name is. You'd be like Arlong, Crocodile, and then there's a big jump all the way to like, I don't even know, dude. Like, I'd say like
nothing in Sky.
Doflamingo.
Yeah.
I mean, Enel, but like, I wouldn't be like, oh, Enel's a part of Luffy's rogues
You're
gallery.
not like Anel's a cell.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like Doflamingo, and then it'd be like Charlotte Katakuri, and that's for like only people who really know Kaido. It's 100%. I mean, like, we're talking with Dragon Ball, we're saying like, like Raditz is obviously stupid, but like Vegeta, Cell, Boo. Frieza, holy shit, Frieza. Yeah, like that's the big four of like the best rogues gallery out there. It's not Naruto either. Because like Naruto's got like Nagato, Sasuke,
It's always funny to me when you refer to Pain on a first name basis.
I know
like
him personally.
You guys are tight.
I know him personally. Okay, what, you want me to refer to fucking the Devapath? Yahiko? What name do you want from me here?
Call him Pain.
The six paths of Pain?
I don't
Pain?
know. Call him whatever they call him.
Pain is a concept. That's like saying that calling me loud and annoying.
I'm calling him whatever they call him in a fighting game.
I don't know what they would call him in a fighting game, actually.
Pain.
Maybe.
That's what they call him.
All fucking 6 of them.
That's why I know his name is Pain. And not Nagato.
Yeah, from like a Storm 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. But like, yeah, no, I'd say Goku's got a better Rose Gallery. Bleach, it's not Bleach either. Ichigo's got like fucking
Yahaba.
Yeah, you're like Yahaba, Aizen. Oh, battery exhausted. Well.
That's crazy. Battery already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one's battery died. So that's the podcast. It was going to be the podcast anyway.
Yes. We will see you guys on the next one. And for those of you who want the Patreon game, which for this week is Who Did It Better, Epic or Anime, you'll see that come out in a second here. All right. Bye now. We love you.
Bye.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the